Oh. Deport all illegals. What the fuck? How fast do you think I could knock you out? I don't know, bro. I don't know if you know how to fight or what. What's your favorite tattoo you have? Uh, if I could be honest, I would have to go with Mortal Kombat. I've been a Mortal Kombat fan since I was a kid. And the new movie just came out. I can watch it here on my PlayStation, but I'll do it like right now in a bit. Hello. How's your day going, Katie? How's everything going? I'm just like really bored. I don't know, like I pretty much I don't know if it's just me or anyone else, but like I've worked a job. I smoke meth. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I'm not good. How about your day? My day was pretty good. I ain't even gonna lie. I did crack once, but it was like with my uncle and shit, and I didn't even know how the fuck to do it. I was just like, I just did it, and I was just like, all right, it's all right. And then I pretty much stayed awake like all night. So I don't know. It's really hot in the Philippines. Well, that sucks. I'm in Texas. It's pretty hot. I smoke crack as well, twins. I'm not saying I smoke crack. I'm just saying I tried it, and it's not. It's crazy because they said that my dad got hooked on that shit, and then like I pretty much did it, and I'm just like I don't know. I don't understand why you would like get hooked on that shit. It's not even that. It's not as much as everybody says. I smoke crack too. I'm smoking crack right now. Nah, I pretty much just smoke weed once in a while, not too much. No, there's no going back now. Once you're a twin, you're always my twin. That's funny. I'm in Manila and eating Halo Halo. That's cool. I really don't know how it is over there, but like honestly, look, I think it's crazy how like I feel like everybody wants to travel the world, but we don't even know like what's up. Like I don't even know how to say it. Like money is a very hard thing to get if you're not like I guess I wouldn't say, but yeah. But I'm just saying like to travel the world. I don't know, like to see Hawaii, to see Vegas. Shit, I haven't even seen Vegas, man. That's crazy. Why you gay? I'm not gay, and I don't know what you have against gay people, but that's crazy. I was born in Hawaii. That's pretty cool. Why do people have so much against gay people? Like me personally, I don't like gay people, but I'm not gonna be over here like fucking like Hitler on their ass. I'm not gonna go crazy like that. You a drug addict? No, I'm not. I literally shit. If anything, drugs are addicted to me. Like I said, I smoke once in a while, but it's only like when they invite me and shit. Like somebody comes over and then like they're like, "Hey, you want to smoke?" I'm like, "All right, fuck it, I'll take a hit." I used to live in Honolulu. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. I didn't say I didn't like gays. I have a chapter book on gay people. I'm not saying you don't like gays. I'm just saying like why should it matter if somebody's gay or not? Like you just came into the chat and you're like, "Oh, you're gay." Like what the fuck, bro? Like I play Call of Duty, man. Like your comments aren't going to say shit to me, man. I respect everyone the same. I don't care what the hell you are. You could be a fucking ape for all I care. As long as you're cool with me, then that's all I care about. Why do you hate gays? Period. Homophobia is not cool. Tell him, King. Like I said, I don't hate gays. I'm just saying like if you're flirting with me, then I'm just gonna be like, no, I'm good. You get me? And then like if you try to do it more, then I'm gonna be like, all right, peace out. Like that's all I'm saying. Like I would just say, I don't know. It's like let's say it's if someone's being annoying, that's what I don't like. It's not gay people. It's not all these other things. You get me? You literally say you don't like gays. I'm saying like because you said, "Are you gay?" And I said, "No, I don't like gays." That's what I'm telling you. You sound like a dumbass. Maybe you don't understand what I'm saying, and it's okay. But I guess what I'm saying is, bro, you're crazy. It's like saying, "Oh, bro, you don't like apples." I'm like, I don't like candy apples. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Uh, it's personal. What do you do for work? No, it's not personal. To be honest, I ain't doing shit right now. Why did you call him a dickhead, a dumbass for defending gays? All right, so now you want to take it to somewhere where it's personal and shit. Like, bro, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Take it easy. Like, I'm not out here trying to stir up the pot. I'm not trying to do shit. But I worked at Little Caesars. I worked at Whataburger. I worked in construction. I was a barber. I still cut hair. I cut my own hair. I'm not a tattoo artist, but I did my tattoos. Not all of them, but yeah. Um, right now I'm just pretty much chilling. I don't know. I'm trying to see what it is that I like to do because A gaming trend you love or miss? Is that me? I think that was try it. What about you guys? What do you guys like to do? Or what do you do? I'm just saying, like, I was a very smart kid in school and shit, and then I guess I got out of school, and then I was just like, everything's crazy. You get me? Like, I don't know, like everything that they told me in school is definitely not what is in the world. I guess that's what I'm saying. I wrestle. Oh, that's pretty cool. Do you have any videos? I'd like to watch that. I like wrestling. I like hitting the crib walk on a nice Saturday afternoon. The crib walk, that's fucking funny. I wrestle for Iowa State. Damn. I work 9 to 5 at McDonald's. Damn. That sucks. I don't know if that's your first job or what, but I mean, at least you're hustling, you know? You're hustling, and I guess try to find something that you like. I don't know. See, because that's the whole thing about it. People go for the money, and then they don't go for what they like. And then they go for what they like, but they don't get too much money. You get me? Like, you see how everything is so twisted and crazy? What's your hobbies? To be honest, I love to play video games. I mean, I'd say cutting hair is a hustle, but I still kind of like it. I don't know. Sometimes I do like making cool haircuts. Tattooing, I guess, when I have the paint, I need to get some paint from Temu or wherever. Um, I like to go to the park. I like to play basketball. I like to play soccer, but I haven't played soccer in a long time. I do gay stuff at McDonald's from 9 to this guy. GTA 5. I'd be down, but I don't really play GTA, to be honest. And that's pretty sad because I know a lot of cool people play GTA. And then GTA 6 is coming out, so that's pretty crazy. I need to get a PS5 because supposedly they're saying that they're going to take away a lot of stuff. Bye. Peace out. I'm gonna say good night because it's night over here, but peace out. Take care. But yeah. Your watch, Casio. I don't have no watch. What are you talking about? I ain't got no watch. I wish I had a fucking watch. I've always liked the G Shock, but the Casio is fucking dope. Have a nice week. Thanks. Likewise. Peace out. I don't know. It's like, I mean, should I tell stories or something? I feel like my stories are way better because right now I'm not doing shit. No, I mean, you watch the YouTuber Casio? No. I'll probably check him out though. I'll check him out right now in a bit. Uh, Queso, Queso. This guy put Queso as a YouTuber. Yeah, but Casio. I'll check him out. I don't really watch too much YouTube to be honest because that's exactly what I'm trying to do, and it's hard. I'm gonna tell you, it's hard. I was close to 500 subscribers, and I got I got it taken down. I'm not gonna tell gay stories, bro. I don't know no gay stories. Um, let's see. Hmm. Trying to think of a good story. There's this one story where I went to a club. I think it was my first time going to a club. I ended up like, well, the fucking lights were just like fucking flashing everywhere and shit. So like, I was fucking drunk. I was drunk as hell. I got in the car with a bunch of hot girls and shit, and I don't even remember what happened after that. I think I threw up. To the opposite of a gay story. That's exactly what I just did. But yeah, I don't even know what the hell is going on with like I don't know what's up with all this racial and then LGBTQ and all this fucking like you're a noob type shit. I don't like that shit. Like I don't understand why people can't just be quiet. You get me? Like there's a lot of stupid shit that doesn't even matter. I mean that's why I'm live right now because I literally don't give a fuck what's going on anymore. Like my family's in Mexico right now. I'm here with my brother. I'm taking care of my brother and it's weird because it just seems like everything is just boring. You get me? Like I feel like God's preparing me for something else, and I don't really know that yet. But it sucks because I mean, I've been waiting a long time. What's going on with the racial stuff? Like I said, I don't even know. I don't even care. Like I don't even know what's going on with the state or Trump or I don't know what's going on. But God bless everyone. I hope everybody has a good time and has world peace because, like I said, people be fighting for the stupid shit. The other stuff, I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, but you guys haven't told me what you like to do. Like, what do you guys like to do? Talk to me, people. Talk to me. Let's do something, man. Like I said, I haven't gone to Vegas. That's one thing I want to do in my life. Hopefully, I do get to do that. Shit, I don't even go to the goddamn doctor, man. I don't even know what's going on with my body and all that crap. Like, that's how much that's how much faith I have. I'm just leaving it to God. I like to dress up as a furry and a furry and bark at my neighbors. That's pretty funny. Oh, okay, okay. I got a story for you. Okay, so I ended up fighting with my neighbors because like one of them was saying some shit to my mom, and I got knocked down, but I got back up real quick, and I was like drunk as fuck. I don't know if you guys know the drink. What's it called? Beatbox. I mean, it's like 11 point something percent. I don't know, but that drink got me fucked up, and I was like already turning up, jamming out, having a crazy time, and I ended up throwing up in front of the cops. And I don't even want to say the rest, but it was pretty funny. But I was pissed. Let's just say I was pissed. Like I don't know. People can say whatever the fuck they want to say about me, but when I get pissed, it's because it's something serious. You know, I don't really get mad for no reason. So I'm an asshole though. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to be more calm. I'm trying to be more chill. That's why I'm here talking to you guys. Trying to have a conversation. Like literally, I don't really talk to people that much anymore. But as I said, I mean, people are like in the world. Getting drunk on a beatbox is a felony. It should be a fucking felony because that shit got me hard, bro. That shit got me going crazy, man. Nah, Four Loco. If you know what Four Loco is, nah, that shit is a fucking. That's definitely bad. I got drunk off the Four Loco shit. I went to it was like a drive through. They had these girls in like bikinis or something. They had like lingerie. I told my friend, "Hey, you dare me to fucking smack her ass and shit?" He's like, "Nah, you won't do it. You won't do it." I'm like, "Bruh, when I tell you I'm gonna do something, I promise you I'm gonna do it." So I told the girl, "Hey, like you look really pretty. Like, would you mind if I smack your ass?" And I did. I smacked her ass. She had like a kiss tattoo on her ass. She was pretty and all that, but I mean I don't really fuck around with ratchets and shit because I know they've been, you know, these ratchets have been passed around, buddy. I ain't trying to catch anything. Honestly, to be honest, I wanna get married. I wanna get married so bad. I don't know why. I'm gonna get some sleep. Hope you reach your goal of subs. Have a great day or night and week. I appreciate it. Thank you. God bless you. And good night. Do you know Four Local is supposed to be split four ways? I did not know that. It's a good thing you said that shit. Now I fucking know. Thank you. Appreciate it. Um Now I know. So next time I will fucking pass that shit around because I didn't know. Like literally I poured the whole purple drink with ice and I drank that shit and as soon as I did, I was all happy. And then I got excited and then I was like angry and then I was like rage mode And then I was sad. I was like, what the fuck? I was literally gonna fight my friend that fucking night because we were gonna go to a party, and he was like, nah, you're already drunk and shit. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Like they're inviting us to a party. There's girls there. Let's just fucking go. The guy didn't want to and shit, so I don't know. I ended up like telling him off and shit. Uh, but yeah, we didn't go to the party, which really sucked. But yeah. But life is good. I wish I could go to Africa. One thing I do wish, I wish I could go to Africa. I wish I could go to Antarctica. Antarctica, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because supposedly they say that there's like a wall that hasn't that we don't know about in Antarctica. Something like that. I don't know. They say that there is something in Antarctica that we haven't seen before. I don't know. Something about what is it called? Area 51 was it? They pretty much told the files about all that shit. So I don't know. I don't really keep up with all this shit. Africa don't rock with face tats. Oh my god, that sucks. Well, honestly, I wouldn't really care. Like I'm straight up. I'm being myself. Like if you look at me, I don't look like anyone, and I like that. I really do like that. Because while everybody's trying to be like everybody else, I got my face tats. Shit. I mean, if people want to fight me just because of my tattoos, and that's the stupidest shit, you know. But as I said, I love my tattoos. Number for real. My favorite thing is just playing video games off for real. All night with the boys smoking weed. Hell yeah. Like really? I remember so many fucking good times with the boys. Games all night with the boys smoking weed and getting a little racist just a little enough to be straight up. Yeah, you know what's up. Ignore the number. Nah, straight up. Like I fuck with people like you because that's exactly how I want to live my life. Like shit. I said it to everyone. I want to have cookouts. I want to fucking have my family around, of course, and I want to play video games. So I don't know, but I do thank everybody for coming to the live. Whoever has come to the live, thank you. Appreciate it. Respect. I should do this more often though. Straight up. I can't stop laughing with the Africa don't fuck with face tats. That shit was funny. I'm not trolling. I'm dead ass. It gets dangerous. Oh my god, that's scary. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. But as I said, I mean, I'm a man of my word. If I die, I die. Like you really can't stop what is going to happen. I know sometimes maybe you can make a different decision, but at the end of the day, I feel like what goes around comes around. So that's pretty much what I live by. And I try to treat everybody with respect. And if you don't respect me, then that's your problem. You want to throw hands, and let's go. But that's just the way it is. And I feel like that's how we have to be living our life. We have to go straight ahead, like the caveman. Everybody's too worried about all this bullshit. It's not. It doesn't even matter. For real. I'm already getting ready to watch Mortal Kombat, so can't wait for that. How you doing? How you doing? Thanks, I appreciate it. I don't know. I guess since I was a kid, I don't know. I was never really normal, and I'm gonna tell you this way because I came from well, I come from Texas, but like the bottom of Texas, and I don't know. I grew up with like my uncles were like pretty much they had their own little gang. They would smoke weed, so I smoked weed when I was like fucking 3 years old. I don't even know how old I was, but I smoked weed when I was very, very young. I saw I think it was my cousins, and they were like smoking and shit. And then I told them, hey, what do you got there? And they're like, nah, this isn't for you. And I'm like, nah, yeah, I want some of that. I want some of that shit. I smoked for the first time. I only took one hit, and they told me, "Hey, let it out, let it out." I didn't let it out for a while, and then I coughed, and then I guess the next day I got sick, but I never told, I never snitched. I'm not a snitch. Even as a kid, I don't do that shit. But yeah, I do tell the truth though. So if I gotta tell the truth, I tell the truth. But I'm not a fucking snitch. That's the truth. Um, but yeah, I mean, ever since I was like a kid, I always knew like I was like different and shit. I went to school. At first, I was all right. I was in regular classes. Then I went up north and shit. I went to like San Antonio. I don't know if you guys know where Tyler, Texas is. It's a very pretty place. The school was awesome. Like I was literally like you look at me right now. I wish I had a photo. I was like chubby. I was like fucking bald. No tattoos, of course, because I was young. And I was in school and shit, and there was nothing but blonde kids, blonde girls, like white fucking everywhere. Or there was even African American, you know, and I got to meet them too. But I was just like, what the fuck? I'm the only fucking bean up in this bitch. I'm the only little oompa loompa up in this bitch. It's crazy. They had a skating ring over there. They had a museum over here where I'm at. We don't have shit. We ain't got shit. If anything, we should have a fucking water park or something because it's fucking hot. It is hot over here. I went to Splashtown. I don't know if they still have that in San Antonio. I think they closed it down. They got Schlitterbahn. I don't know. But going back to it, as I said, I've always been what you call a weird kid. Not really, but yeah. As soon as I got out of school, I knew I was like, you know what? This world is messed up. And then I'm just like, I need to figure out something that I'm going to do, something that I want to do for the rest of my life. So, like, this is literally like my third or fourth fucking channel, but I don't fucking care. Like, I honestly don't care. Like, I'm really willing to risk it all because I've tried my music. I had music. I literally went to like a fucking studio and my music was pretty good. I'm not even capping or anything. I've had people I don't even know listen to my music and they say, "Oh, that's good." I don't have it anymore because like as soon as they send the song, like it deletes over time and I never really saved my music. This is my second channel cuz Skrilla copyrighted my song that I own the beat for and then stole my beat, posted it, and then deleted my. Are you serious? If so, then that's pretty fucked up. Like I said, I mean, I don't really know how this YouTube shit works, but I don't know. Like, I wish I could make my own channel, like my own app that everybody could have a channel. Like TikTok, I don't know what's up with TikTok, but I don't fuck with it. I don't know. Like a lot of people say that they get a lot of views over there and they do this and that. I don't give a fuck. I tried it, but I was like, nah, it's not for me. I like YouTube because I'm more. I like talking to people. I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like I don't know. TikTok is for like I think it's just like weird. I don't know. It's like if you could have a school, right, and then you have TikTok and then you have YouTube. Shit, I'm going over here. You know, like because people are a little bit more normal over here and shit. I used to have a friend who did TikTok. I mean, they get money off of that shit, but I'm not gonna be out here like fucking doing all this fucking dancing and all this crap. Like, nah, bro. I don't even go to the goddamn club. I should though, but no, I don't. Um, People who pretend to be gay. Yeah, nah, JK, nah. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I just feel like it's for kids. To me, I just feel like it's for kids. I don't know, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just being myself. Like to be honest, at the end of the day, I don't. I feel like no one ever really knows what the fuck they're doing. So I'm just doing me. I was watching a movie. I don't know if you guys have watched the movie The Girl Next Door. It's a really good movie. I'm watching it on Tubi. And after, as I said, I'm gonna watch Mortal Kombat 2. Yeah, 50-50 is pretty good. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like to be honest, I don't think this is the right word for it. Me and my wife love your videos. We are having our 10th anniversary year as in tomorrow. She also turns 18 too. That is so cool. That is freaking cool. Like really, I love that. That just made my day right now. Like I'm happy that you like my videos. Like it's weird because even when I cut hair, like let's say like you're cutting someone's hair, right? And it takes time. You really want them to like the haircut. But at the same time, I'm trying to put in my own signature on it. So it's crazy, because Sugar, you got with your girlfriend when she was 8 years old. What the fuck? I mean, honestly, like, I mean, love is love. Love is love, and I feel like that's Bob Marley said it best. Like the world needs love, bro. Like, and I mean, people be focused over here on this, and then people focus on this and on this, and all you gotta do is just focus on love, like straight up. People, man, people need a leader. That's what it is. I feel like that's what it is. Like, we don't need a president. We don't need a president. We need a king. That's what we fucking need, and you know that shit too. I don't know who's listening to this. You know we need a king, but we need a good king. We don't need like one of these fucking. I don't even want to say because I don't know how everything rolls over there, but we need a king. That's what we need. Um, I don't know about a queen though. I don't know about a queen because she get crazy. She can get crazy. Imagine that though. If we had a ruler, straight up, that'd be dope. I don't even know, but I mean, I mean, like I said, I mean, good for them. Good for them because it's very hard to find somebody to actually talk to. Not just like 1 second, like every fucking day. Like everybody's like, oh, like I'm gonna go fuck. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do that and shit. Yeah, may seem cool and all that crap, but then I don't know. Like if shit hits the fan, like I mean, me personally, I definitely want somebody to be there, and I don't think shit should hit the fan if you have the right person around you. So, there's those saying that they say you are who you hang with. I don't hang with anyone, but I do believe in that because I mean I guess just looking back at everything, I'm just like wow, I was a very bad person and shit. But at the end of the day, we are who we choose to be, so we could choose to be better the next day or apologize. That's all that matters. 10 years with that's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy. But at the end of the day, I feel like too, like back then everything was a little bit more I wouldn't say civil, but I remember I was in the car, right? I was in the car with my cousins and then I would hear my like Laredo's radio station, and it would say, "All right, this is Hot 1061. I hope everyone is having a good night. Uh, Shout out to everyone giving some shout outs and requests. All right, we got our first caller, and then so they got their first caller, and then you got this girl, and she's like, "Oh, I just want to say I love you to this person because we've been together for like a year, and right now they're locked up and all this other stuff, and I can't wait for them to come out." And then you dedicate a song like those are the days right there. Like when Soldier Boy came out, Drake was barely coming out, but I mean I don't really know too much about. I'm not gonna say too much about that. Lil Wayne, shit, Lil Wayne was the shit, man. Like no cap. Like this was in the middle of Generation Z, and then I guess mine, which is 19. I was born 1996. My birthday's already coming up on June 26th, so can't wait for that. But I mean, even then, I mean, I'm just like, what the hell, man? Like, I look back into my life, and I'm like, wow, I've lived a long time. Like I've literally lived a long time. And all of the things that I've done or the things that have happened to me in my life, I'm like, how am I still alive? Because it's crazy. Like every year things change. Like it's not even just the iPhone. Like there's a new iPhone, okay, whatever. But there's always new trends. There's always new people popping off. Like Neon, you got the Island Boys. Yeah, old school Drake was definitely fire. But to be honest, I feel like he's still the same Drake, but I feel like his ego is just like a little bit more up there. I don't know if it's aura or whatever you want to call it, but he's definitely like he's a tier, he's a top dog. Like I respect that, because when someone says that they're gonna do something or when someone says they are who they say they are, like I respect that. Like I mean, they talk about ghostwriting and all this shit, but I mean I don't believe it. But at the same time, I mean you never know. I mean like shit, everybody fucking helps out everybody in the fucking music industry and pretty much in Hollywood. I don't know how it is, but I think that's crazy too because I feel like that's what we should be doing as a community, as a world. Like oh you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you. But I don't even want to make it about that because whether I reach my goal or I don't reach my goal, I'm already happy, and that's what I realized. It's not even about making the money, it's about being happy at doing what I'm doing, and I am. I literally bought an Elgato when I was like in high school, I think when I was in high school. Which crazier to think about is the time Earth has been here, you haven't even lived enough for and yeah, you're right. Imagine all of like the past generations that were here. Like, imagine the pharaohs. Like, that would have been a good fucking time to be alive. To be cat. I mean, like, if you were somebody, I guess, if you were top tier. But I don't know. Like, I feel like no matter what generation I would be in, I would still be the same person I am today. I don't know why, but I say that because I know. Like I just feel it in my heart. Like I know if I was born in Egypt and they would have me as a fucking slave, I'd be like, hell fucking nah, bro. Who do I gotta kill? Who do I gotta kill to get the fucking crown? Like straight up, like I ain't gonna be like that, bro. Like you're not gonna fucking make me look like a dumbass. That's just the way I live. Like I live by my own code. Like I do believe in God, but I don't have to read the Bible or I don't have to go and do this. I don't have to go and do that. I know what I know. Yeah, they do. That's why my YouTube is. Damn, that's crazy. I need to check out your music. I need to check out your fucking music, no cat. But I mean, shit. If anything, let's fucking collab or try to do something. I mean, I don't even know. Like To be honest, you never really know what's gonna work out or what until you just do it. You know, sometimes you just gotta fucking do it. Like like YouTube, I know it's my calling. I know it's my calling because God's the one telling me to do it. You know, and it's crazy because He's the one telling me don't get a job, and it's crazy too because like I have my whole family looking at me like just like what the fuck is this guy doing, and I'm just like just be myself, you get me, but in the eyes you could tell spiritually I'm somewhere else. Like I'm thinking about life, I'm thinking about what I want to do for an eternity, you get me? Like bro, you're going to heaven or hell, what the hell do you want to do in eternity on earth? That's the way I feel, you get me? You get what I'm saying? You understand? Like people don't understand that. They're too busy looking to the left and to the right. But homie, we're in the middle. We're in the middle. Why don't you think in the middle? As in like what the fuck am I gonna do on earth forever? You get me? Like imagine that. Imagine if you could live on earth forever. Imagine if we can all be forever young. Like I said, I ain't even going to the doctor. I've never gone to the fucking doctor ever in my fucking life. I almost had my back broken. I fell off of a lot of fucking places, like literally ever. No stitches, no nothing. And I'm gonna continue to do that because I mean it's scary, but it's I think it's more scary not to believe in God than to believe in someone I don't even know. Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace to everybody. Honestly, like my dog, bro, my dog died recently and I was just like, fuck, man. I wish I could have done something. It's always that, right? It's always like, oh, I could have done something. Oh, why didn't you do it when he was alive? It's because of the things that were going on. There was so much shit going on, and then I realized it made me better. So I always see it as a good thing. You know, I feel like God took away my dog to make me more of a man, I guess, if you want to say that. Because I do feel like an attribute was like added on to me, like more mature or something like that. I don't know. We'll make I don't know, just like make a song about your childhood, like about a certain like let's say one moment that was just like you get me? Like I don't know. I really wish I could collab with everyone, man. Like I wish I could just like fucking go across and then just be like, "Hey, what's up? You want to do this?" And then we do it. And then I go with someone else and like, "Hey, can we do this?" And we do it. But it's just like everybody in this world always wants something in return. Or if they don't want something in return, they either want to get a little bit more than you or than the next person. I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? Like literally, I'm here to get some fucking bread. You want to get some bread too? Okay, let's get some fucking bread. But you're not gonna steal my bread, or you're not gonna get more bread than me. Especially if we're doing the same fucking thing. You get me? Or especially if we're doing the same work. Like it doesn't make any sense. You're giving me medicine, bro, or I get that everyone's scared of death when death is the answer to it. And there's this one thing that says a snake um like takes off his own skin because it's ready to become something else. And that's the way I see my thing, you know, because I feel like I have died a long time ago. Like I feel like I died at least 3 times in my life because of certain things that have happened to me. Like literally, if someone talks to me, they're not gonna know me because I'm not in that same aura, if you want to say it. Like literally, I know my aura used to be like at this level. My aura is like right here already. Like I could just feel it. Like every single time I enter into a room, I could already feel people looking at me or whatever, and it has nothing to do with my tattoos. I'm gonna tell you why I did the tattoos. There's multiple reasons why I did the tattoos. One, because I like it. Two, because I feel like God told me. And then three, because I feel like, okay, if people make fun of me, then I know who actually cares about me and who doesn't. And then also you could say like I have my niece. I could tell her, hey, like, why should you care what other people think about you when I don't even care what they think about me? Like, look at my tattoos and shit. Like, you get me? I'm trying to set an example for my niece, but at the same time, I'm trying to live a life that's fulfilling so I can be able to help my family or provide for them. I do believe wisdom is more precious than gold because I mean, it is true. There's a saying that you could become rich and then you could be broke like that if you don't know how to like invest your money. Or two, I feel like you can be very wise and you could be broke as hell and then one day you just like create something, you know? Yeah, those are songs I only make about my life and how I grew up. And I wish I had different and the people closest to me that stand me in the back. I feel you. I feel you, bro. Look, this tattoo right here, I got it with two of my friends. One of them, I literally used to sleep in his crib and shit. He was like we were like friends and shit. Like, and then the other one, I met him later, and then we got us three. We got the tattoos, right? It means brothers. It's in Japanese, I think. And then I don't know, like I said, there's always somebody trying to be the alpha. And then I'm that guy who's like, what the fuck, what for, bro? Like, why are you trying to give us orders? Why are you trying to steal this from me? Like, I don't understand, man. Like, there's always just one bad egg, you could say, in every state, every city, every country. That's just the way it is. But I feel like us being good people, we need to understand that, like, oh, if it's a snake, it's a snake. If it's a rat, it's a rat. DMX said that shit. I respect that. RIP. But it's true. Like, someone will show you their true colors. All right, that's who they are. Like, that's why, like, if someone from my past wants to come up to me and be like, "Hey, you remember when?" I'm gonna be like, "Ah, yeah, those were cool times, bro." But peace out. Like, it's all love. You get me? But at the end of the day, I know that they're just trying to get back into my life just to see, like, oh, what can I take from this person? You get me? Like, the fuck out of here. Better to be alone than to be in bad company. So I really do want to do tattoos on somebody though. I had two girls. Well, they were neighbors. Yeah. They wanted me to do tattoos on them, but I didn't have no more ink and shit. Yeah. I got the tattoo kit right here. Watch. The tattoo kit's right there. But I mean, I don't know. For now, I guess I just want to make money. I want to help my brother get some food. You want to create a better world for the people that you love. I do. And I feel like only I can do that. You get me? The president can't do that. The whole world can't do that. I have to do that. And I feel like I have been doing a very good job because, to be honest, I feel like, let's say, if I didn't say a certain thing, something bad would have happened. Or if I wouldn't have like taught something to somebody or told them something, something bad would have happened. You get me? So like I do believe I am changing the way people think, because I care. I really do care. Like, I'm an asshole, yes, but I care. So that's what I can say about myself. Like, I'm evil. I'm as evil as they come, but I have a good heart. I have a fire in my heart. So I do know that. I don't know, man. I really wish like I could fly. That's one thing I do wish. I wish I could fly, and then I wish I could like just breathe underwater because I would love to see like the aquarium. You get me? Like the whole sea. I want to see everything, man. I remember I used to be scared of sharks, but I don't think I'm scared of sharks. I've never seen a shark, but I honestly wouldn't give a fuck if a shark bit me. Let's put it that way. I watched a lot of shark movies and now I love them. I don't know. There's a new one coming out. It's called, I think, Deep Water. If you guys haven't seen Deep Blue Sea, go watch that one. Megalodon wasn't that bad. The first one was pretty cool. I like that one. Mr. Jason Statham. The motherfucker hasn't made any good movies yet. I think he should make another shark movie, straight up, but like make it more realistic. I don't like that fucking CGI shit. Have you guys ever gone scuba diving? Anyone ever gone scuba diving? Honestly, that would be one cool thing to do, but I would have to do it like I'd rather be with like professionals and shit. It's like skydiving. I'd rather be with professionals than just with people I don't, you know. Um, But scuba diving, it has some weird shit to it because they say if you go up too fast, then you could fucking die because of the bubbles or whatever. Oh yeah, you can make hella money making tattoos this way. My brother does, and he just goes all around Florida. Yeah, that's true. But like, I'm literally just starting. Like these, the only tattoos that I've done, I did one on one person, and it's like a little devil and shit, and it looks dope. I wish I could take a picture. Maybe later I'll take a picture, but this one says eternity with the halo. I did that because I know God already promised me heaven. This was the Eye of Horus. It's just the skin pretty much peeled off, so I gotta get more ink. This is the 956 right here. But yeah, I gotta retouch that shit. It had a star up there. This is my mom's name, and then it has a star, and then it had a cross there because it's like Jesus when he was born as a baby. So that's the reason why I put that. And I don't know. I've always had money. I don't know why, but I've always had money. Like I've had money, but I just don't know what the fuck to do with it when I have it. You know, like this is like because I really don't want anything. Like I just want to live a good life. I want to eat, and I just want to bless other people if I can. I would want to go like to a church or create a church and then talk to people, but I would rather do it my own way. You get me? And if God wants that to happen, then it'll happen. But as of now, I'm just being myself. If I could tell someone about God, then that's cool. And if they don't want to hear it, then that's cool too. I'm not over here forcing anybody to do shit, you know? Shit, I wouldn't even want anyone to force me to do anything. And you're talking to somebody who likes dares. I love doing dares. Oh my god. You know what the craziest thing is though? I used to have a crush on the girl, right? And I never knew she had a crush on me too. I think that's the biggest thing that sucks in life, like not knowing, you get me? But it's also the most exciting thing. No, I haven't. Where can I watch that or what? The greatest beer run ever. Where can I watch that? 'Cause that sounds pretty cool. I think I don't know. There's these movies like American Pie. I remember watching this one where this these group of kids they go and they drink beer somewhere. I don't know if it's Ireland or what, but these motherfuckers go like on a beer contest and they're drinking the fuck out of that shit. I'm like, wow, I wish I could do that. Honestly, man. Only thing I've done is play beer pong and shit, but I don't know. I'm not that big of a drinker. I wish I was though. I'm a lightweight. And then I'm like, if you see my size and shit, and then the my weight, I'm like a fucking featherweight and shit. Honestly, one thing I do or would want to do is fight. I don't know if you guys have seen Satan's Backyard, the fight. They just have random people who have beef, street beefs, fight in a cage. I would love to do that, but I would love to do it with like people I don't know. I live in Florida, so it's pretty common, and yeah, that's the nitrous in your blood. Yeah, if you come up too fast, it can try to escape your blood and then it will erupt your blood. Oh god, that sucks. Oh my god. Oh, that sounds disgusting. I almost choked on an ice cube and shit. I don't even know how the fuck that happens. You know how you used to like fucking chew on the ice and shit? I don't do that shit no more. But I had this fucking big ass ice and it was like stuck on my throat. And I like, what the fuck? What am I gonna do? You hear me? And it was just like there, like melting and shit. It was hot. But at the end of the day, I was like, fuck, man. I'm like, I'm gonna choke or something. And it just went. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it's like I swallowed the fuck out of that shit and it felt like terrible. It's god awful. So I'm like, I don't know. Like I'm that type of person who's like, I mean, I guess I like to humble people. I think that's the way it is, but I have to be very humble too because I know that things go crazy, you know, like let's say Drake puts his hand on the stove. He's gonna be like, "Oh shit, fuck that, man, bro. Like I'm not as hot as I think I am." Yeah, you hear me? Like, or you talk about Shakira and shit. You know, you put her next to a fucking shark, she's gonna be going crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's why I like to be very humble and shit. But at the end of the day, we're all human. We're all human. We only know what we've been taught. You know, and I guess the dream is like, who the fuck doesn't want to be rich? I mean, maybe not everybody wants to help other people, but I honestly do. I want to make festivals. I want to fucking. I would like to have a clothing line and shit, but I would also want to give like shoes or clothes to people who don't have. Um, I don't know. I want to sing. I want to rap and shit, but I don't know. Like when I was young and I was doing it, like I felt like I was reaching for something, but at the end of the day, I'm like, maybe there's nothing to reach for, you know? Like literally, maybe there's nothing to reach for. Knowledge and all this crap. Like if you I guess the best way to put it is Adam and Eve. Like there was like let's just say one apple on that tree. But what the fuck is there to reach for? You get me? Like what the fuck are you reaching for? There's life and death, and then there's the experience. Right now we're in the experience and it's amazing. You know, like Jesus, man. That's why I want to say like I don't feel like I'm being like lonely and shit, but as I said my family has left. I'm here with my brother by myself and shit. And it just seems like I'm maturing or something, like I'm growing, I don't know. And then I see other people too and then they're like together. You get me? Like there's certain people who can't be alone. You get me? Because they're afraid of not just what people would think, but they just can't be alone. Like they're just like anxiety or schizophrenia, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know. Shit. I mean, I got ADHD, but I've learned to calm that down. I've been doing it for like 10 years and shit. But like people don't understand, man. People don't they don't even take the time. I mean, I guess the best way I could put it is how are you supposed to learn something new if you're still teaching the same thing? You get me? Like it just doesn't you're not gonna get something new. You know, you mix this shit with this shit, you're not gonna get something new, bro. I go to sleep and then I wake up and I'm like, okay, what do I want to do today? And then my body just naturally or my head just naturally I turn on the fucking PlayStation. I'm like, okay, what game do I want to play? And then I like I go to play Modern Warfare 3 or I go UFC. You get me? It's not saying I want to do it or I don't want to do it. It's just happening. That's what I'm that's what I'm trying to say. That's the crazy part. That we're all in this world trying to think, but we don't even realize that we're already doing something. You get me? Like it's fucking crazy. Like I'm thinking, let's say I'm thinking about a girl and I'm over here cutting someone's hair. Like that's crazy. That's already crazy right there, bro. Cause you're thinking about something else, but you're doing something else. Like it's so awesome. It's fucking cool. But that's what I'm trying to say. What is purpose? What is our purpose? What is the purpose? It's just us being alive, it's just doing whatever we're supposed to do, what we were created for. And then there's people out here thinking like, oh no, I want to be a doctor. I want to go and do this. I want to go and do that. Honestly, we don't even know what the fuck we're doing. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. But that's the whole point. Well, I do still some of this day. I'll build them a gaming computer and just give it out for free. That makes me feel a little right. I mean, for real, like yeah, it's it's about giving. I feel like that's where the humble come out. You know, like it's about giving. You get me? And let's say I helped this one lady, right? She was walking and I saw her with her groceries and there was like so much groceries that she had. But she was literally walking, like she was walking from I think HEB or I don't know where to her house. And I saw her as I was walking to the store, which I still had a long way to go. And I asked her, you know, necesitas ayuda? Do you need some help? And she's like, oh yeah. And so I help her, you know, like and we're just walking and we're talking. Like, we have nothing in common. But I tell her, you know, ¿cómo está tu día? How's your day going? ¿Cómo está todo? How's everything going? And she's like, oh, everything's good. And I thank you for helping me and everything. Like, things like that, I'm very happy for because it's like you never know what's going on in a person's life. And you could be the outcome. You get me? You could be the one to change their life. And isn't it crazy how we have so many fucking rich people, right? And we're still living in poverty, if you want to call it. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the like this system has been broken. Like I know it is, but I'm just trying to figure it out and I'm this close to figuring it out. I'm telling you right now, I'm this fucking close. Because it has to do with the jobs. I feel like the community needs to stand up and make like a petition and say like, hey, can you give us these amount of jobs? You give me or these criterias or you know like these certain things like it just doesn't make any sense. And then you have JFK, right? Shout out to JFK. JFK said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. What have you done for your country? Let me ask you that. Let me ask you, and then I'll answer mine. I'll tell you mine. What have you done for your country? I want to know. Like I feel it. I want to know what have you done for your country? Give me a real answer. I want to know what button. What the fuck is this? Playables. What is? Choose a game to stream with. Oh, I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Guess their answer. What is this? I need to play one of these games because straight up this is pretty cool. Well, going back to it. Okay, I feel that heavily thinking about what to do and what's your next action when you're already took that action. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I want to know, what have you done for your country? Because it's not a stupid question. It's a very good question. Like, that is a very good thing to think about. What have you done for your country? You get me? I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what I've done for my country. I've been humble, I've helped people, and I've been a good role model. At least from my way. You get me? The way I see it, the way I've done things in my life, I know I've done those three things. So if anyone tells me, "Oh, hey, what have you done?" That's what I've done. Those three things, that's what I've done. And I'm talking about the future generation that's coming up, like my niece, like I know she's going to be smarter than me. Like she's already smarter than me, but I want it to be that way because when I was her age, I'm like, "Bruh, a lot of people didn't tell me this shit." Like literally, and they should have. They fucking should have, bro. And that's what pisses me off. Like I had uncles, like no one told me what the fuck was going on. It was only until I got out of school that I realized, what the fuck? No one told me this shit. You get me? Like that is so messed up. You put 12 years up in that bitch, and then you come out looking like a goddamn bum. Like that's not fair. That's not fucking fair. I mean, I just want to be a good role model, to be honest. I want to be a good person. I want to inspire people. That's what I want to do. I don't really care too much about anything else. Yeah. Imagine if you could have a conversation with Trump or like Putin. I would like to have a conversation with, I don't know if Shakira, Drake maybe. I'm just saying because there's also this thing, right? And it's crazy because I know you can relate to it. I was having a conversation with my stepdad, right? So we're having a conversation and then everything just starts clicking. And then I'm just like, wait, like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm learning something. And then he's like, wait, I'm learning something too. And then we put it all together and then we're like, wait, this whole day I've had that thing on my mind. Like someone was telling me something about this, and then you're telling me something about this, and then my mom was telling me something about this. Like everything literally comes to you. That's how I feel like in life. Like imagine if God was actually our teacher. That shit would be cool. You know, like if he was actually like talking to us and saying shit like this shit would be awesome right now. But I'm just saying it like that. Like let's put it that way. We've learned all this shit from humans. And look at us right now. We're in the year 2026. Shit, we haven't done shit. We haven't done shit. But I know if we had God with us, we'd learn a lot. Like imagine how they did the pyramids, bro. Like fuck. Those motherfuckers were huge. Like the fucking blocks. That's not no, bro. And then they talk about mammoths and all this crap. I don't know what the fuck to say or I don't know what's going on, bro, but we got a lot of liars up in this bitch, you know? There's too many liars in this world. Not a lot of real people. That's good. That's a good thing, man, because I mean, at least you learn. There's a lot of people who haven't learned. You get me? And then they're still doing shit like that. Yeah. Honestly, the military, I wanted to get in it too, but I mean, I just feel like I said, like there's so many things that are just not organized. You get me? Like it's just not even organized. I went to the fucking website And this was recently, and I see the same thing, right? And like 2 years ago, it was the same site. It was the same shit. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me how someone can keep the same program for like 20 years, and then people could say, oh, we all grew and we're all more advanced. No, we're not, bro. We're not even, we're not dumber, we're not smarter. We're not even doing shit. I don't know. I feel like my ancestors were smarter, like straight up. Like, I don't know, man. Okay, well, this is what I'm trying to say with that. Okay, so when I say, what have you done for your country? And what has your country done for you? I'm saying that as JFK because, okay, like, let's say me, what I'm trying to say when I said those three things that I did for my country, I'm saying it as in a personal way, in a spiritual way. How do you feel like, do you feel like you've done good in your life? Like, if you die today, do you feel like you did something good to remember something by? You get me? Like, not so people could remember you. No, 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 no. So you can remember what you did. You get me? That's why I said, I know I've been humble. I know I've helped people, and I know I've been a good role model. So those three things I know I've done for my country, because I've met strangers, or it could have been anybody, and I've shared my knowledge, or I've given them my my advice, but it helped them and it changed them and shit, because they got opportunities. You get me? My grandpa, honestly, he was a good man from what I hear, but I wish I would have met him. He died when I was born. Like, literally, like 3 months after he held me, he died. Like, my grandpa was Vietnam. Okay, I respect that. I respect the people who went to Vietnam and all that shit, because that's some other shit. That's some other shit. And that's the only thing I have. I have Agent Orange, and it messes with my body. I got it from a war that I was never in. Yeah, but it's not really comparing to them. You get me? Like, they did whatever they, because sometimes I like, you know what, the I saw it in a YouTube video that somebody didn't really have a choice. Like, they were like 18 and they had to go. You get me? Like, they kind of had to like sign up for the war. That's a different story, because shit, right now me and you would probably be in that war if it was happening right now and we were born in that time. You get me? Going back to the question, or the thing that I was saying. Okay, look, now I'm about to flip it. Watch what I'm about to say. I guess I was just trying to see what you were going to say, because I want you to understand yourself. Like, let's say me, I understand that I'm a good person, because I'm reaching into my heart and I'm seeing what I did. You get me? Like, to help others, or to do this, or to do that, or to help others. Yeah. But now let's flip the question. What has your country done for you? Like, what has it really done for you? I'm not talking about food stamps. I'm not talking about schools. I'm not talking about all this other. What has it really done for you? Because I honestly don't know. I don't know. Like, yes, we were living in a fucking good country. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, there's always people who are like, bro, you're over here bashing your own fucking country. I'm not bashing shit. I'm just asking you, turn on your light bulb. Turn on your light bulb, buddy. It's not about choosing a side. It's about realizing what the fuck is going on, realizing the truth. I don't believe my country has done anything for me. I don't think it's done shit for 10 years. Because we're literally right where we started, bro. People talk about fucking George Bush, they talk about Obama, they talk about Trump. Like, I don't see a difference, bro. It's just a new person in the chair, but let's put it this way. Okay, I would love to have a conversation with Putin. Yeah, that's cool. Let's put it this way. It's because people don't think out. I don't know if to say outside of the box or to stay outside of the box, but let's put it this way. If I were in charge of this bitch, I would make a fucking road out of gold. They would tell me, oh, why are you gonna make a road out of gold? Why the fuck not? And then they would understand, you know what? This guy has something precious to him. Okay, and then what am I gonna do? I'm gonna build a big ass temple, put some fucking diamonds up in that bitch. You get me? They're gonna be like, oh, why? So you can go in there and you can worship spirituality. Like I'm not just talking about a being, but like just go let whatever the fuck you have out. It's not even about church. It's about more about you letting whatever you have inside out. You get me? Because I guess that's what I'm trying to say. What are we doing to making ourselves better? And that's what I'm trying to say, that I don't think a lot of things have changed because I don't see better, bro. Like literally we were talking about an artist recently, right? But I don't see anything like, I'm not shocked if you want to say it. You get me? Like I'm not a psychic. I don't see, but I'm not shocked with everything that's going on. When I see something come up, like, oh, do you know that this is happening? I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not saying that I know what's gonna happen. I'm just saying like I don't give a fuck because it's stupid. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because it's stupid. Instead of creating something, you guys are destroying. You guys are just destroying each other and you're fucking laughing at each other and mocking each other, and it's just stupid. Like what the fuck? What are you doing? You guys are spitting in each other's faces and I'm over here watching you two spitting on each other's faces and I'm laughing, not because I want to laugh, but because it's stupid. You get me? If somebody spits on my fucking face, I'm going to punch you in the fucking face. You get me? Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I feel like, that's what's going on with the world right now, with America or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And that's what's been going on with my life for most of the time until I understood that. When I understood, hey, these people are spitting on your face, I'm like, okay, no more. All right. So what do? I start doing my own thing. I start looking at YouTube. I start talking to people. You get me? Like even right now as we're talking right now, like it just, I feel like I'm growing more mature spiritually. And that's a blessing, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to say. The technology got more advanced, but the people stayed or even got more yeah. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what are we getting stupid over? Like, what are we dumbing ourselves down for? You get me? Like, what are we actually learning? You get me? Like, what the fuck? Like, am I dumbing down to be a teacher? Like, you get me? What is, like, whether you're progressing or decreasing, what is it for? You get me? You get me? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, and a lot of people, and I see them, I don't even have to know them. Like, I'm just looking at them like they don't know what they're doing. You get me? Like, shit, maybe I don't know how to fucking fix a tire, okay, but I'm talking about your life. I'm not talking about a fucking tire. You get me? Like, I'm not even trying to be a smartass and shit because that did sound smart. I'm sorry about that. But I do know how to change the tire, just saying. But no, it's not about that. I'm just saying, like, in life, like, what the fuck? Like, you're not really thinking about your health, your spirit, like your vision, the people you're hanging out with. It's the little things. Let's put it that way. It's the little things that matter. We're over here to focus on the fucking big picture, which is like riches and all this shit. I don't know, man. I've had money and I haven't had money, but I don't see a difference. I honestly I don't. Because I've done the things that I wanted to do, like and I've been happy and I've been down, but it's just it's like a fucking candy, you know. You like it for a while, and then you're just like, it's just the way it is. I think this is something good that I just learned right now. I feel like I'm the candy, and I have to be sweet. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? I cannot let my flavor go to waste, especially on people who don't give a shit, who are not gonna really taste the flavor, the shit that I'm out here giving. You get me? It's like it is pretty crazy. I guess what I'm trying to say is protect your energy and give your energy to the right people. You get me? You can't give it to the wrong people because some people just want to take that shit and then go do something bad with it and do some horrible shit. But yeah. Yeah, you told me, man. That's yeah, that's crazy, man. Like they told me that there was like a lot of yeah, that they had like a lot of gases and all that shit, right? They had that the chemicals. That was when they barely brought those chemicals and all that crap. That's pretty messed up too. Honestly, and I don't even want to say about I mean COVID. I'm glad I didn't get COVID. I didn't believe it at first. Honestly, I thought it was just like something crazy going on, but it was very weird too how I saw everything and I'm just like I feel like it was pre-planned at the same time, but I don't know. Imagine that though, one day like there's like a virus and they already have like these camps set up and they have like all these fucking boxes or imagine if they already had that shit like that shit would be crazy. I don't know. Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm saying. Like I don't know. I mean, just be a good person, bro. Like honestly, you seem pretty cool, man. Just be good, man. That's all you can do. Like there's always gonna be assholes and shit, but just continue to be a good person, man. Well, think about this. In 10 years from now, where do you see yourself? And then if there's one person you can help, who would it be? And then think to yourself, like, what can I do to make myself happier? If anything, you should try getting closer to God too, like because God is not really far away. Like he's literally like right here. Like he's already here. Like a lot of people don't understand that. Like people think that it's a prayer. People think that it's no, man. It's like I wish people could learn this in school. Or I wish people could learn this from this life, but God is really not that far away. Like literally and that's why I say I feel alone, but I'm not alone because I know like wherever I am, like I just feel his spirit with me and it's a good thing. It's a very good thing because I know there's people out there who actually feel alone, like alone, like scared and alone. Like imagine a kid seeing death or like just seeing bad things happening and just being scared, like what the fuck's going on, and they don't even know what God is or what's going on in the world or what to go for in the future or how to get money. Like imagine how scared somebody who has no idea what the hell is going on is feeling. Like that's why sometimes I'm like, you know what, I need to just be humble and then just thank God for another day because I don't know, man. I literally feel like I'm about to die any day. Like I don't know why, but my heart just like feels like I don't know, like in the inside, like I'm just imagining it, or I feel like it's black or something like that. But like I said, I haven't checked myself. I don't go to the doctor, and I don't think I will. Even if I have a fucking an anxiety attack or something happens, I mean, shit, they would have to take me by themselves. They would have to take me. But I mean, that's just the way it is. Yeah, it's probably, I don't know. I don't even know what it is. Oh, I took an edible. Um, and remember, I live in Texas, so it's not really all that crazy shit from California, but it was from California. I took an edible the other day. I like this shit ain't gonna hit. And then I'm like up from like 12 o'clock to like 9 in the morning, and I'm playing Call of Duty, and I have the live stream up in there and shit, my live. But I come out with my phone. My phone is pointing at me, and I'm playing Call of Duty because I don't have the camera for the PS4. Hopefully, I get that soon. But I was just like hooked. I was like, wow, this shit feels so good. And I was just like playing, bro, and it's just like I felt like a kid again, to be honest, and that's one of the good things, man. I don't. I bought another a pack the next day, and it felt good, but yeah, after that, it didn't feel the same. But I stopped doing it. But it was just like I felt like a kid, and that was like amazing. Yeah, it's fucking ironic. It's crazy. It is, man. Honestly, man. I'm a big horror fan. If you want to know, man, I'm a big horror fan. I watch nothing but fucking Halloween or Friday the 13th shit. A Nightmare on Elm Street, the original. Fuck. You cannot you cannot make anything better than that. I don't care what anyone says or whatever. A Nightmare on Elm Street, the original, best movie to ever be made. And it's crazy because people also say like, "Oh, those are my heroes." To be honest, those are my heroes. Michael Myers is my hero. Freddy Krueger is my hero. I've learned a lot more from horror movies than I have than any other movies. I don't know why. And if anything, I'm like a little bit like them. I don't know. Like I have like a little bit of those traits. Like I'm a very silent person, but I know like I'm a very bad person if I want to be, but I don't want to be. I really just I'm to myself. I'm quiet. I'm to myself. I just like art. I like to paint. I would say express myself. That's the best way I could do it. While everyone is over there trying to make stick figures and then look at the other person and copy each other or do whatever the teacher says, I'm over here painting and shit and I'm just fucking expressing myself, you know? That's just the way I am. Yeah, that's my life. That's how I am. And that's how you should be, bro. Straight up cuz I feel like we're like a little bit in the same. You're cool as fuck, man. But like I'm gonna tell you straight up, I did a lot of things for my family and it backfired too because I never got the love that I wanted. You get me? Like um and I guess that's when I learned, I guess the best thing that I can do for others is just to be myself, because I feel like and that's going back to reaching for all that. I feel like that's what the school taught us. They want us to reach for things or to do this, to do that because they want us to forget ourselves. They want us to forget us. And we're the only ones who can make us happy just by being us because we know what we want. You get me? Naturally, we all know what the fuck we want. It's just, I feel like the school brainwashes the fuck out of you. And then you're over here thinking, oh, I gotta make money. Oh, I gotta go get a job. Oh, I gotta like you're already freaking the fuck out. Like this shit is made to fucking put your eyeballs out. You get me? Like, no, bro. No. You could do whatever the fuck you wanna do. Just be yourself. I feel like that's the best thing you can do is just be yourself. Because naturally everything will just gravitate to you. You get me? Like whatever the fuck it is that you are, that's what's gonna come to you. You get me? I feel like it's not clones, but like let's say copies of you is coming to you. And I feel like that's what I want. I want people who talk like me, who sing like me, who rap like me, who want to be live like me to talk to me. You get me? Not because I'm I'm an influencer, but because I'm influencing. And I saw that in a quote, and they said there's a difference between being an influencer and influencing, because I've met a lot of influencers and they've influenced me to do nothing but bad. And it's because they wanted something from me, or they wanted me to have a bad life or to die. Some people actually wanted me to fucking die. And I feel like I'm influencing, I don't want to be an influencer. I don't want to be like, hey, go and do this and then you're going to get this. Like, that's what that means to me. No, influencing to me sounds like, hey, how you doing? How's your life? Get me? Like, we're going in deep depth into this shit. We're not going to be in the outside. No, we're going inside. You get me? I wish I was a teacher straight up. I wanted to be a math teacher when I was like a little kid. I loved it so much. But then again, I also wanted to be like you could say a psychiatrist, I don't know, a therapist, whatever the fuck. I like listening to people and what they're going through, and to talk to them. I can't give advice to everyone because, like, let's say somebody comes in and they're like, "Oh, it's just like I'm trying to get over this I just got done raping some, you get me, and I'm trying to, like, I need your advice." No, I'm not gonna fucking help you with this fucking shit and you're over here trying to do some bad shit with it. No, bro. Like, I ain't gonna do that shit. What the fuck? No, but if you got somebody like, oh, like, I did this and I need help with this, I'm gonna be like, okay, oh, this is what you do. All right, boom. That's just the way I am. Yes. Well, look at it this way. Your son is you. So, like, when you're having him in your hand, when you're going anywhere with your son, that's you. You have you with you. You get me? So how would you take care of you? But at the same time, you have to listen to him. Like, ask him a question, but actually go in deep depth into his heart, or like ask him like one on one. Like, if you guys are the only ones here, ask him, hey, what do you want to do? Like what do you like to do? Because those are the big things right there. I feel like those are the things that change our lives. You get me? When you actually listen instead of talking, to listen. Like, I don't have a son, but I would love to like listen to what my son would have to say. Like, I would just like look at him in his eyes and I'd be like, or sometimes you probably would might even know. I don't know. I don't know yet, but just like look at him and be like, all right, son, what do you want to do today? Hey, dad, let's go to the park. All right, let's go to the park. What do you want to do at the park? "Oh, let's play some soccer." All right, boom, let's go play soccer. Like, I feel like that would just change his life forever. Like, that one little thing would just change his life forever, because that's what's gonna make them spiritually wise, and they're gonna be like, you know what, my dad has my back. Like, I could literally tell him anything. I go, shit, I want to hang out with my dad. I want to hang out with my friends or whatever the hell. Like, cause straight up, that's how it should be. Jesus, there's a lot of things I wish I could have told my mom at certain points, but I didn't. And it sucks, but at the same time, I know she wouldn't have understand, because that's why I'm telling you, I was born weird. I was born already thinking like this. I was already like wise, but God gave me more wisdom, of course. Thank God. All glory to God. But it's just like I know I can pass down a lot of good wisdom to the next generation that's coming, and that they're gonna do something good with it. If anything, I hope they stand up. I hope they stand up and they say, "Hey, I want something new. I don't want to be doing the same shit over and over and over again." Like like I said, I'm not bashing any country or anything. I'm just saying if I could create a country or anyone could create a country or their own world, I'm just saying this is what I would do. So personally, you could call it an opinion or whatever, but I consider it a fact because I've been looking at everything for years and I've stayed silent. And now I see, I'm like, I know for a fact my shit would be better than that. Like, no cap, because we've been in that. I don't know. It's not even saying like in a cocky way. It's just like saying straight up, like, you come to my team, I know you're gonna have a good time. You go to that team, I know you're not gonna be doing good. Like, I just know how it is. I've been on both sides, bro. I've been on both sides. That's the best way I could put it. I would give out food stamps. I would give out scholarships, and then I would tell the schools, "Hey, teach them how to make money." All right, teach them how the fuck to make money, because those are three things right there that we're definitely having a bad. Like, those are big things right now. Like, I don't, and they've been. Dave Chappelle's the shit though. Hey, you think he's a clone? I don't know too much about all that cloning shit. Like, I'm not even out here like, oh my god. Like, I'm not over here like fucking like all into like reptilians and all this other crap. No, I'm just saying like, motherfucker don't he don't look the same. Hey, I don't know if he put on some weight. Homeboy put on some weight or something. But homeboy said he went to Africa. He came back. He didn't look the same. I don't know if you see it though. Like, you see Jim Carrey too. Like, he looks a little bit like Jim Carrey, but then you look at him, you're like, what the fuck? Is that like a robot or something? Like, I don't know. You want to talk about something weird too? I don't know what her name is. The chick that comes out of one of my favorite movies. I don't know what the fuck the movie is called. Okay, well, going back to it. So the girl, it's an old movie, right? She has this, and she has it bigger than me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And me, I don't really know too much about that shit. I always I don't know why I always thought girls had this shit too, but they don't. You get me? Call it crazy. I'm stupid. Whatever the fuck. I'm not stupid, but that's just the way I thought. Like, I thought everybody had this, but no. The girl, she had one of these, and it's like this, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's not normal, bro. And this is Hollywood, bro. Like, and she's one of my favorite actors too. Like, she's hot as fuck. But I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that should kill my whole thing. Like, I'm like, okay, is she a dude? And not that I have anything against it, but I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how are you gonna show me that? How are you gonna show me that? Yeah, yeah, that's true. I fuck with what you just said of being capable of doing. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right. But I do believe that somebody has more willpower than the other person. That's where the scary part comes from. Because anyone could be a bad person, anyone could be a good person, but it's your willpower. If someone has more willpower than you, you're definitely gonna be done. Because they want it more, I guess. Even the people that do the most unspeakable, minus the kids stuff, you can learn from it, like, from people that have done. Yeah, That's true. But at the end of the day, like, I don't think personally, or you two, like, I don't think I would want to remember that. You get me? Like, if I murder somebody, I wouldn't want to remember myself murdering somebody. You get me? Like, because even before you do these things, like, you should fucking know, like, oh shit, this shit's gonna fucking, like, this shit's gonna hit me for, it's gonna traumatize you in a long way. Amen. Like my uncles, right? My uncles always had money, but they were selling drugs, right? Peep this, peep this. So you got two uncles and you got one grandma. I have nothing against my grandma. I'm not a bad person. I don't wish bad upon her, nothing. Okay, but just I like to see the way people think. Even as a kid, I knew the way people thought. I saw their business, I saw their life, I saw how it was made, what they got out of it, everything. Okay, so that's why they didn't have to tell me shit because I was always listening. My school, I see everything. Like I'm anything can school me. I could be playing a fucking video game and I'll learn something, bro. And people will not even understand you get me? Like, so going back to it, my uncle sold drugs and so they had money. My cousins were like always like next to them and shit because they wanted the new games, they wanted this and that, and they did get it, right? They were over there. Mm, I never did that. Not because I thought of what they would think, no, because that was my moral. I don't live by that. I'm not gonna go and suck your ass just so I can get something out of it, right? But this new Call of Duty game was coming out, and I told my uncle, "Okay, well, what do I gotta do, man? I want this game." He's like, "Okay, you gotta wash my truck." I'm like, "All right, I'll wash the truck." I did it, whatever the fuck, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so also going back to it, my grandma, she would always tell me, "Hey, how come you're not doing this? Your cousin's doing this, and they're being successful." And then like it just like it brought me the fuck down. And as a kid, I know you're supposed to respect your elders, but I live by my code and I know my code is real. And I told her straight up, I don't like that. Like straight up, I don't like that. Like I know that me and my family cuss and shit, and we're probably not mannered, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But you're not gonna tell me to go live like this and that because that's not my life. That's my cousin right there. And I love my cousin, respecting my cousin. But I'm not gonna be doing that shit. And then I feel like she understood that. You get me? Like, but wait, what I don't like, and this is why I like to think, and I see the way people think. Now being older, I realize certain things. Like her own son was selling drugs, and you're over here telling me to go live this type of life. Like, and I'm just like, what the fuck? How are you gonna tell me to do something, but yet you're not gonna tell your own son to do something? That doesn't make any sense. So that's why I don't care if you've lived longer than I have. I know for a fact. I know for a fact you're not spiritually more awakened than I am because God gave me that. And I know. But I do feel bad. I do feel pity for the people who don't know that wisdom because I'm like, you know what? Life is hard. Life is fucking hard, bro. It's crazy. And I'm sorry for not looking at the comments, but I'm going deep into that. Yeah, for me it was I did love because you are you and you're nobody else and you will be nobody else but you. That's respectable. Well, for me, I always wanted to be a Marine. I respect that. Inside that, I could never be one mainly because of my family, but mostly I felt like that was the most honorable thing to do. Well, try doing something else. Like, try doing something else that's going to bring that aura to you. You get me? Like, because I still feel like you're looking outside, but you're not looking within yourself. You need to look inside of yourself, bro. Don't look outside. Even Lil Wayne said it too. He said, um, stop looking outside the windows, like close the blind. And I understood that too. Like what it means is just like look at yourself. You need to be content with yourself, you know? That's why I told you I like watching Halloween movies because even in the Halloween movie they tell you, oh, like, do you think he was looking outside? And he's like, maybe he was looking inside. You get me? And then that's what I feel like it is. Like instead of looking out here for answers, you're not gonna find the answers because that's not what you want. They're telling you what you want. But how the fuck is someone else gonna tell you what the hell you want? They don't know you. They don't know what the hell is in your. They don't know what's inside of you. They don't know what you want. That's why I guess that's where I've been more awake than other people because I've listened to myself more than I've listened to others. And when it comes to my grandma, my cousins, my grandpa, or anyone, they've listened to others before themselves. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's why I'm saying it's okay to make mistakes, but what if you can avoid that? You get me? And that's what I've done most of my life. I've avoided most of the mistakes that my family has made before me because I could have done the same thing and I could have learned the hard way, but I chose to learn the easy way. And I'm grateful for that. Straight up, I'm grateful for that. So there's like no other way to communicate or anything. Like no drawing, no like maybe try just like analyzing. You get me? Like let's say put something in front of him and see what he does with it. Let's put it that way. Because I have a brother, right? He's autistic. But he knows more. Like literally when he got out of school, he learned more from me than he learned from school or from anything in his whole life. And I don't like to say it like that, but yeah, like I literally taught my brother how to do certain things that the school didn't teach him, and it's pretty stupid. It's pretty scary, man, because what the fuck are you doing? You know, like what's even my stepdad, I've taught him things that no one can teach him. I've taught my mom certain things that you cannot teach a person. You get me? Like I feel like human beings have more problems with themselves than they do with the world. You get me? But we're choosing not to fix them. We're choosing more to fix the world than to fix ourselves. Do you understand that? And I feel like that's scary because I haven't done more for myself than I should. And I should do that. I should do that shit right now. I'm like literally, I feel like I should be doing that shit right now. I need to eat better. I need to start working out. I don't know, like I just need to go out more a little bit, but God knows I want a wife. I've been waiting a long time for a wife, but it's just so crazy, man, because where I'm from, everyone has already been like everyone's been passed around, and it's not even just that. It's just like everybody knows each other. I don't even have Facebook. I haven't had Facebook for like fucking 10 years, bro, and I'm barely gonna be 30 on June 26th. But people say I look like I'm fucking 16, 21, 22. Okay, thank you. Whatever. While everybody's looking at me and what I'm doing, I'm focused on my life. Everyone's all focused on all this. I'm focused on my life. Just my life. That's what it is. I'm projecting. whatever the fuck I want to see. I want to see something better. I want to see something new. I want to do great things. You get me? I don't know if I'm gonna be alive for 100 years, but I do know that if I have one more second to do something and I have an opportunity to do it, then I'm gonna fucking do it. That's just the way I'm thinking right now, you know. And I know God's gonna be happy with that because He's gonna be like, "Ah, you did it." You get me? Like you didn't have to, but you did it. Like put it this way, I want to be like this, like teaching somebody how to ride a bike. You see a kid falling and falling and falling. I want to teach that kid how to ride that bike. I want him to be so happy and be like, oh shit, this fucking like feel it inside. That's awesome, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I know Dave Chappelle, honestly, he's fucking cool as fuck. If anything, I would love him to have like a dad and shit. Like he looks fucking cool, man. Like shit, we'd probably be smoking weed together or whatever. But I don't know. It's just like I look at these things. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Because some of this shit is just it's off. Everything is just off. Like it looks good, but then you see a little. You get me? Like something is bended. Like oh shit, that shit wasn't there. Like what the fuck? Like I look at the girl from Halloween, right? The original girl, Laurie Strode. Her eyes, bro. Her eyes. It was just like I feel like her eyes were alive. And then in these new movies, I feel like she has no soul. I always like looking at the eyes because that lets me know. Like if you look at fucking Drake's eyes, he has no soul. You know these motherfuckers sold their soul. And I do believe that they actually sold their soul. No, not just like, oh, you signed to a record deal. No, it's actually it's a real thing. It could be somebody in a fucking chair and then they give you the contract and you sign it. But when you sign it, literally in the other world, you're signing it too. You get me? Like, I don't know. People just don't understand, man. It's like people be watching too many fucking movies and be like, ah, that's fake. Niggas, like, homie, it's happening right in front of your fucking face. I don't understand. I'm gonna tell you this one story. I'm gonna tell you this. I was walking in a dark alley, right? I saw this fucking figure. It had four legs. Motherfucker stood up straight like a basketball player on two legs. On two legs. Just started whistling and I'm like, what the fuck is what is going on? That is already breaking the natural life and everything. Like, what the fuck? I've never seen that shit in my life. How is something on four legs gonna gonna dance around in two legs? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Somebody explain that shit to me. Have you ever seen an animal be on four fucking legs with the brightest fucking eyes and then stand up on two legs? It doesn't make any sense. I've never seen that in my life, and I still don't believe it. Tell me what animal can do that, because I have no idea. Shit, I was thinking about a goddamn kangaroo, but no, not even a fucking kangaroo. Hello, hello, respect to anyone coming in. I'm about to go to sleep in a bit, man. I definitely gotta watch that movie though. Mortal Kombat 2. I'm about to watch in a bit. I thank everybody for coming in. I like this. I'm starting to like it. At first I was kind of shy, but I think I like this. I'm gonna start doing it more often. I really do wonder what's gonna happen in the future. Because we're literally like in the brink of war. I do believe that for sure. Like I don't know what's stirring up and what's going on across the world, but I don't know. I just feel it. I feel like something's going on, and I don't know. Like it was weird how we got the oil from a certain country, right? And the gas prices went up. And then this guy, he's trying to take away our debt. I understand, like, but I'm just like, bro, we're literally helping all of these other countries. I don't even understand why do we even have to have a fucking debt? Because we've been helping out other countries for a long time. You get me? So I mean, if anything, we should fucking have a wipe clean debt for real. I mean, at least not right now, but give it a couple of years. I mean, at least, right? But everything has to do with money. That's all they fucking want to make it about. And then I saw this one video came out on YouTube as well, that an old movie that was like black and gray, right? Probably before my mom's time, that the old man was telling the Rockefellers or the Rothschilds. He was telling all three kids, he's like, "Hey, you're gonna go to this country, you're gonna go to this country, and you're gonna go to this country, and then each one of you is gonna have your own individual bank, and then you can trade to each other, but you're gonna control the whole world. Why? Because you individually have three banks with three different counterfeit money, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's the smartest shit you could do. It's like Monopoly before it even happened. These motherfuckers were ahead of their time because of one good thing that a grandpa said. Like that's crazy. And that's what I'm kind of trying to do with my niece, is trying to give her good advice. But at the end of the day, like that's crazy right there. For someone to say something like that before it even like this is we're talking about 200 years, 3,000 years later, bro. This is crazy. Before the fucking trains, before the railroad, before all this shit, this motherfucker came up with the best idea ever. Like, make a fucking bank and everybody has to fucking pay you. And wow, loan, loan money. That's what it is. That's how you get people. I feel like that's what it is. They used probably one of the most hustle moves ever, because I've watched some mob bosses movies and shit, and they do shit like that. Like, oh, I make a business, I have to pay a mob boss, because if not, then they're either gonna kill me or they're protecting me from somebody who wants to break in and steal from me. You get me? Like, that's exactly how they were thinking. They were thinking like mob bosses, bro. They were out here thinking like, okay, let me be one step ahead of everyone else. And that's how I want to be. But I don't want to be an asshole. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna give the keys to everyone, but I'm definitely not gonna be an asshole. Like let's say I get the throne, I'm not gonna be out here fucking killing people or having an agenda. But I will tell people, hey, this is what you're gonna get. And if you don't do this, this is what you're gonna get. You know, like I don't know how more blunt you can get or how more honest you can get, because that's how honest I want to be. If I'm as honest as I can be with myself in my life, I want to be as honest with you. So that's just the way it is. There was a certain drug I did do, but I had no idea that it was gonna do the things that it did. It was, I wouldn't even say it was a drug. When I heard about it, they said it was like a fucking like a scented candle or something like that. It was something to be scented for like the restrooms or whatever. So I did the drug, right? And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I thought I was gonna die. I really thought I was gonna die. I heard God's voice in my head, and like I just saw certain things, and I was just like, you know what, my time is up. And then I just heard God say, like, what are you doing? And then He said, I have bigger things to do in this world. That's scared, you know. He said, I have bigger things to do in this world. I gotta come over here and I gotta listen to you. Like I have to go come and help you when I have to help hundreds of people, and I have to come and help you because of something that you did. And that's when I was like, oh shit. I felt like so like crap. I don't even want to say the drug. I probably will, but it's one of the stupidest drugs. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. K2. K2 is a drug that is like a scented candle or whatever the fuck. And like I said, I never even planned on doing it either. The story was I was at a park. I lent somebody my bike. This is a stupid shit. The motherfucker never came back with the bike. I was like, ah, shit. Alright, I didn't give a fuck about the bike. But then I was like, alright, I go home. My mom's gonna be tripping. She's gonna be telling me where the fuck is the bike. Boom, boom, boom. She's gonna go to everybody's fucking house. She's gonna break the whole fucking the houses down, everything. And then I was just like, all right, so I'm gonna take a hit from whatever the fuck. I thought it was just weed, and and ended up being the K2, and I got like fucked up and shit. And I was just like, it was just one hit. I got fucked up, and I was like, oh shit, like I'm not gonna be normal ever again. And I did become normal, thank God for that. But I threw up and all that shit. But thank God that my family was there to help me, and they made me feel better. And I thank God for that. Yeah, yeah, it's true. He could also learn sign language, no? I feel like you could learn sign language too. I don't know if you can, then it's all right. But as long as you have your son, I think that's all that matters. I don't think anything else matters. Like honestly, and I feel like that's the biggest thing in this world. Like people just need to understand each other. We need to like stop procrastinating and all this other shit. I had people call me lazy. I had people call me an addict. I have people tell me like I ain't worth shit. I have people who lie to me but out of all this shit I learned, I was just like, you know what? I'm a good person, and I'm good with that. You get me? Like, and it's a dangerous thing because a lot of people don't understand that most of the problems they have it with themselves. Like if someone tells you off or something, like most of the time they're mad at themselves. You get me? And I try to tell that to my brother or my niece or anyone. I tell them like, oh, if someone's picking on you or someone's trying to tell you shit, they probably don't. They ain't getting that attention at the house. You get me? Somebody could be popular in school, but they go to their house, bro. They're getting fucking picked on, or they ain't got shit to eat, or their family just doesn't give a fuck, or what is it called? Divorces, or some people even get beat up and shit. Like that's scary. Like I wouldn't beat up my son. Like I wouldn't hit my son or something. Like, I don't know. Spanking, that's a different story. You get me? Like, but I don't even think I would do that. But I would just say probably the level to where I would take it, you know. But I would say communication is better. You get me? But all this other shit, no. Isn't it weird how everything is mostly trauma? Even when I'm playing Modern Warfare and shit, I could just sense when someone has had trauma or something. They're just like laughing crazy or like saying some gay shit, and I'm like, bro, like okay, enough with the gay jokes. Oh my god, homeboys need to just shut the fuck up and go watch 8 Mile and shit. I don't know. Everybody wants to be a rapper. Everybody just. And then there's people too who are like they're grown up, right? But they have a mind of like a little kid. Like I always understood. Like I'm not trying to bash anyone or anything, but I don't know. Like I said, I've always known how people think. So I look at my aunt, my uncle, whatever the fuck. I'm like, okay, I know how to get something if I, whatever I want or whatever. But nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm a good person. I don't know. I just want a bike. I don't know why. Like I always liked having a bike because you could just fucking feel the wind. You're just riding, and I feel like when you're riding a bike, you're able to be thinking like better. I don't know why, but I feel like when you're in a bike, it's just like you're like thinking like way fucking better, and you're just like happy and shit. I feel like it's excitement. It's like a roller coaster on wheels to me personally. A car though, I don't know why. I never really liked the fucking car. I don't know why. Call me, say whatever you want, but I just don't. I don't fuck with a car. If it's a fucking hover car, if it's flying, maybe yeah, I fuck with that. Like if fucking Tesla creates like a hover car, I'd fuck with that. But I just don't fuck with cars because I mean, like for one, I ain't got credit. Two, most of these cars that they're selling is already like junk. They have fucking parts missing, and then even the parts are so hard to find, and then to buy it, that's one thing. And then to find somebody who's actually gonna install it right, that's another fucking thing. Like the payments is just stupid, bro. Like why would I have to fucking worry about the fucking payments when I have to first worry about the things that I have to think about? You get me? Like that's just too much. It's too fucking much. And then I got this motherfucker calling me, hey, have you already paid your insurance? Like, bro, shut the fuck up. I didn't even know this, so I don't know if it's true. They said that you can have an insurance plan of a year that you pay $1,000, which is pretty fucking cool. But I didn't know that. But yeah, if I could have a car, it'd be a Mustang. Probably be a white one. I don't know why, but I like white. I like the color white. But like I said, I mean, most of this shit is just shit that you can fix, but you can't fix. If that makes sense. Like you can fix something, but you can't because of the money or the tools, right? It's like they're stopping you from doing what you need to do. Like I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, but I feel like there's a lot of people or even the government trying to stop me from doing what I want to do. And that's just the way I feel in my life. Uh oh, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, straight up, there's crazy shit that happens with like demons and shit. It's because you don't know what things that she did in her life. Like it is very crazy on that, but everybody has their demons, like honestly. Um and every demon has a different power too. Don't even forget about that. There's different levels to this shit and people don't understand. Like each demon is crazy. Just the only time I really seen a demon grab a hold of somebody in front of me. Yeah. I get off at 6 in the morning, but you kept me good company. Much love, appreciate it, bro. And well, I mean, I guess you're at work, or I don't know, but I appreciate you too, man. Honestly, like God bless you, and I'm happy that I met you. I don't know, man. I just want the world to have peace. I want the world to have peace. That's what I want. I just wish it could be better. I just really wish it would get better. Everything to get better. I don't know. Like one day, I'll see. Like I told this to my sister. I told her, why don't you give her something and see what she does with it? You get me? And I love to think like this. I like to think like this because I feel like that's what God did with us. He's like, all right, let me give them this and let's see what they do with it. All right, let's put the life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. That's pretty much what I'm going with my life. You get me? I feel like God gave me an opportunity to like be live right now. Like to be honest, I wasn't even gonna be live. I was like fucking playing PlayStation and shit, and I was thinking about going to sleep. But I feel like everything has a connection. It's a puzzle. Everything is connected, and it's a I don't know. This is what we need. This is what we need more of. You get me? Like to have this communication. This is what the whole world needs. We need to have more communication like this because you have people at work and then you have people at school, but they're not really thinking. They're just like they're building. You get me? They're just building, and they're building blocks and companies for other people. You get me? We're building companies for the rich. We're company makers. But us, I feel like we need to be more in tune with ourselves. And it's better to be talking like this because I can tell you right now, I don't care what age you are, you're going to learn a lot from this conversation that we're having right now. Because you're keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. No matter how many viewers there is, I like you. I respect you. I know you like me. I know you respect me. And I want the same thing. I want us to have a better life. That's it. I guess there's not a lot of people who want the same thing. And I want to say it this way, like me. If I get rich, I want you to get rich. You get me? But then there's people who are like, "Oh, I want to get rich." Period. You get me? But I like to think like this, like, okay, I get rich, but I'm not gonna make this person rich because I know that they're gonna do bad shit with it. You get me? It's like I just feel energy. I'm just good with energy, so I'm just like that. But when it comes to kids or other things, and they have a good heart, they have good energy. I just want to be like, okay, I want to see what they do with this. You get me? I give them a football. I want to see what they do with the football. You get me? Like, I feel like that's the best way to learn. We have to reach out and give people what they need, and let's see what they do with it. Of course, with the right intentions. Like, is Trump listening to us? Are we listening to Trump? Are we listening to our country? Is our country listening to us? Is it really about what is it called? I forgot that word. What is it? immigrants, they want to say, or whatever the fuck. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who cares, bro? Who the fuck cares? Who cares? Like, this is the main thing that I'm so pissed about. I'm scared about. I'm just so done with. I'm so done with all that shit. They say the Indians were here, Columbus came, and the Santa Maria, the three fucking ships. I learned this shit when I was a kid, and I still remember it till now. Motherfuckers became pilgrims, or were whatever the fuck. They came from England, whatever, and then they stole the land from the Indians. They killed them all off. Like literally, they told us this as kids in a fucking book, and we're looking at it as normal. That shit is pretty fucking scary. Like if you show that to an adult for the first time and then they never heard about it, like that's, bro, these motherfuckers were killing Indians. What the fuck? And half of their fucking families are still alive. They're still alive, bro. Their bloodline is still alive. But that's not what I'm saying. We're not talking about the Indians. We're not talking about the pilgrims. We're talking about immigrants, illegal immigrants. You have, okay, now we have fucking Mexicans coming over here and there's too many Mexicans. Bro, okay, what the fuck is going on? What is so terrible that these Mexicans are doing to you? You get me? Like, I don't understand. Like, bro, there were literally a dozen Hispanics over there in New York. I don't know how the fuck that happened. I don't care. But I'm just saying, was there a war? Did they fucking start fucking creating riots and all that shit? No. No, there was nothing bad happening. That's what I'm trying to say. I hate people who paint somebody to be a bad guy when they're not even a bad guy. And I'm not speaking for all people because it could be anybody, bro. It could be anybody. It could be me. It could be you, and we'll fucking go kill somebody or something will happen. But still, you cannot just say, "Oh, because of this person, all of these people are bad." Like, no, bro. You need to have a heart. You need to have a spiritual wisdom. You need to understand that everyone has their own choices to make. I can go and choose to go and kill someone right now, or go and choose to rob a fucking store. But I'm not telling you to go over here and fucking say bad things to my whole fucking people and shit just because of something that I fucking did, bro. Like I'm somebody who likes to take responsibility for my actions. If I did something shit, I'll be like, yeah, it was me. It was me. Like that's what I'm trying to say. So with everybody over here, oh, you got all these people over here doing all this shit. Like imagine how the fuck that sounds. Like just even me saying it sounds so arrogant. It sounds egotistical. You know, it's just stupid. You felt like you let God down for on that moment. I felt like that before. Shit sucks. That's crazy that K2 is still around, man. Oh, and I did, man, because I literally saw my own fucking brain cells and shit. Like that's how deep I was into my head. Like, and I knew it wasn't my voice that I heard. It was like a very calm voice, very. It was deep voice. It was a deep but calm voice. That's how I know it was him. It was God for sure. Like he's on the throne. It's just like just imagine a spirit everywhere. You know, like not a human being, but I knew on that day I'm like, you know what, I gotta change. But yeah, let's go to some Mira. My brother got on a basketball team. This was his old jersey and shit. I'm wearing it. But I want to get into a basketball team. That's one thing I do want to do. And I know it's gonna happen, but not yet. But very soon it will. Hopefully I'm able to like put some videos up about that shit. I don't know. I'm pretty good at basketball. I don't love it as much as my brother, but I know I'll love it if I'm playing on a team, especially with him in it. Um, this makes me happy. But I want a car so bad. I need a car so bad. I need like a fucking. I need a Mustang. I need something. That's one of my next goals. I want to get a fucking car. I like those old school Cadillacs. I think it's I think it's a Cadillac. The white one's old school. I do, but it's very hard to do something when you have nothing to give. The only thing that I have to give is my wisdom or my knowledge, my aura, and that's why I thank God for that, because that those are definitely valuable things, and you wouldn't want to have to tell somebody bad, or an enemy things like that, because those are weapons, you know. It's like a sneak attack or something. But yeah, um, but money wise, honestly, I don't have money. I ain't got shit. I ain't got shit, and I'm still very blessed. There was a certain time that I was literally 60 pounds. I was like bones, and this was like last year. This I was going through some shit. I was all bones and shit, and I had no food. I was really trying to get money, and I didn't get anything. And God saved me. God saved me, and He brought me back to my family. Right now, I'm probably weigh like fucking. I don't even want to say, but I don't weigh 60 pounds. Thank God for that. Um, but I weighed 90 pounds when I got out of high school. I was pretty fucking skinny and short. Imagine being less than that. Like that shit made me feel so bad. But right now I'm more like, I don't know, like I don't have a fucking scale, but I guess my prime is 150, 155. That's probably my prime. That's my good. But right now I'd say I'm in between the the 90 and 150. I don't know. But I got to get back in shape for sure. But I'm still happy that I have food and everything. That's all I'm happy for. Yeah, it's nothing but trauma, but from our grandpa and all that other shit. Yeah, and I feel like, let's put it this way. Let's say my mom had trauma, and then she passes it down to me like, "Oh, this is what happened to me. This is what's gonna happen to you. This is how life is." And I'm like, "No, that's not how life is. That's how your life was, and that's not how I want my life to be. So I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change how I think about things, how I want to see things, how I want to do things, and it's perspective. Most more than everything, it's perspective. Someone can see something a certain way, and and someone else may see something a different way. And one person may be wrong, but most of the time it's not good to be like that person and be like, "Hey, you're wrong." A lot of people don't like that shit. I've learned, um, I rather just keep my mouth shut, but I rather just do my thing and stay in my perspective and do my things. Because at the end of the day, you cannot change someone who doesn't want to be changed. That's one of my biggest things that I've learned in my life. Like I've seen a lot of people going through some horrible shit, but then I tell them, "Hey, bro, you're doing this, you're doing that. Sometimes it's you," and then they're like, "Nah, fuck you. It's you." And then I'm like, "All right, fuck you, then, bitch. I'm out. I'm over here trying to, bring some peace into your fucking life, and you're over here trying to like bash me and shit." I'm like, "All right, I'm out. Peace." That's just the way it is. Sometimes you just have to get away from people like that, because there's people who are very bad inside, and they actually believe everything that they say is real. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm very, I don't want to say conscious or spiritually there, but I'm just saying, like, I could tell myself, "Oh, Joey, you're wrong when you do this," right? But they'll be like, "Nah, bro, I'm right. I'm always right." Nah. And then I've had my family members tell me, "Oh, you always think you're right." I tell them, "No, I don't think I'm right. I say, I just know what I know. So if I know something, then I'm going to say it. As in, I don't like to be wrong, but I'm not the person to say I know everything. You get me? Like it's like a fucking calculator. I don't know. That's just the way my mind thinks I could say. Like a calculator, but put the universe in it. Like if I know something bad's gonna happen, then I'm just gonna tell someone, hey, this is gonna happen. Or if I know that a result is gonna happen, then I'm gonna tell them, okay, this is the result that's gonna happen. And it happens. And that's when I tell them, okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know everything. I don't know more than you, but I just know what I know. That's why I'm trying to help you. Also, put it this way: if someone knows how to fucking fix a car, I'm not gonna try and fix the car if I don't know how to fucking fix it. That's just the way to put it. That's how I am. Like I'm realistic, bro. Like what the fuck are you saying? You're gonna make a fire, then make a fucking fire. I help you make the fire. I'm not saying I know how to make the fire. I'm just saying if you know, then you fucking you know. Yeah, my friend was schizophrenic. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay, it's not schizophrenic because that's a different thing. But there are people who can actually see like spirits, or who can actually see like little fucking gnomes. That I've heard people say that they've seen gnomes. I don't know why. I've never seen a gnome. Um, but I've had some bad dreams, and I would say that it did not feel like a dream, like at all. It felt more real than anything I've ever seen. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm fucking telling you. Like my sister, her AC right now too, it doesn't work, and she has like a Ford Fiesta. I don't know what it is, but literally, she's had it for I don't know how many fucking years. These 3 years, no one has fucking fixed it. They've gone here in Laredo, Texas, and then they gone Mexico. Nothing. And then I'm thinking to my head, I'm like, bro, I could just check up a fucking YouTube video and just fucking fix up this fucking car. It's a small ass car. Like, I don't understand how it could be so hard to fix something so small. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know about it. That's why I'm not going to do it. But I'm not out. That's why I'm not out here saying, "Oh, I know how to do this and that." But I could fucking look it up, and when I do look it up, I'm gonna get my answer. And when I get that fucking answer, bro, I'll fix your fucking car, and then I'll say, "Okay, I told you I knew how to do it because I fucking searched it up." You get me? I guess it's like they say, it doesn't catch my attention yet. You get me? It doesn't catch my attention. So like I let other people have a chance to do something. Like, oh, show me what you got. All right. And then I'll show you what I got. But I don't feel like I have to show someone what I got because I know what the fuck I got. You hear me? That's I guess it's like a defense mechanism, whatever you want to call it. Hey, but I'm happy for you, bro, for doing that shit. Respect. I don't know, straight up. I'll check it out. I mean, right now it's in Mexico. My mom and my dad have it, and they pretty much fucking crashed. I don't even know what the like, cause they say over there in Mexico the cars are going fast as fuck. So I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to check it out, man. But that's if we get the car back. I don't know. But I thank you for helping with that. But yeah, it's I mean it's crazy. Isn't that crazy too? How you're not even licensed to do something, but you're better at doing it than someone who actually is, who's licensed for that. Like imagine that shit. Like me, like personally, I cut hair, right? I'm not licensed to cut hair, But I've seen people who have licenses, like, and I'm like, bruh, like I'm not saying I'm better than them. But I'm just like, I know I could do better. You get me? Like, just I don't know. I like my stuff. Let's just say that I like my stuff. Right now, there's thunder out here and shit. It's pretty weird. I don't know. We'll see what happens in life. Then I feel like that's the most exciting part. It is frightening, but that's always the biggest question. Like what's gonna happen next. You know, what's about me? Life's about me. I am about me. You get me? I just that new thing right there. I am about me. That makes sense. Oh, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh my god, bro. I watched the movie. The first one, the second one, I don't know. And all the other ones, they were more just about the character. But I wish they could really talk about what actually happened there, because I feel like they need to go more in depth into that. Like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was something scary, and it's just it's bizarre. It's fucking bizarre. Honestly, and it's not even a bad thing, bro. Like, cause all of these things is just words. It mainly has to do with our energy, right? People say DNA, all this. It's our energy. Like my brother, I don't know, like something about him. His energy is just so beautiful. You get me? Yes, he has autism, but it's like I can't even see it because I know he's speaking to me. And when he's speaking to me, I'm like, wow, this guy's actually smart. And it's crazy because a lot of people don't see that. You get me? Because they're like, oh, he doesn't know how to do this, he doesn't know how to do that. But no, bro, you're not listening. You're not listening to him. Listen to what he's feeling. It's his feeling coming from his heart. Like I feel something from him and I'm like, wow, this is powerful. It's an amazing thing. My brother has like some beautiful angel spirit or something. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I love him. He's my brother. I care about him. My baby boy. I really wish I was like in the woods, in the campfire. I'm gonna tell you guys this. It's gonna be crazy, but it's all right. I have a crush on my sister's friend, right? She's like 37 years old, bro. I'm barely about to be 30. I'm barely about to be 30. It's crazy. It's crazy because I do believe in twin flames and uh soulmate. Yeah. Um it's just crazy because everyone in this world is over here trying to fuck. Everyone's trying to smash this person and that person. And I'm just like over here like I just want to see someone with my eyes and I want to like fall in love. People could say, "Oh, that's fucking that's soft. That's this that." I mean like, bro, no. Like imagine like seeing someone like eye to eye and you're just like you know who they are and they know who you are. It's like it's you but in another body. That's the whole point of a twin flame. That's what it is. That's what I searched up, and that's what it said. And I do believe in that because it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. And then you got people like over here saying they say shit like, "How are you? How are you gonna fall in love with one person when there's a billion people in the world?" I'm like, what the fuck? What are you saying? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Do you see the way they said that shit? How are you gonna say like, so what you're saying is I should fall in love with a billion people and not fall in love with that one person? That's what you're saying. That's the way I understood it. You get me? Like people don't understand like the way that they're thinking like bots. Everybody's thinking like fucking bots. Like bro, think for yourself. If you didn't see the movie The Matrix, bro, that's what it's telling you. Think for yourself, man. Make your own understanding. Like, and then Johnny Depp also said something very good. He said everybody's trying to fall in line, and they're so worried about the person who's in front of them. He's saying I'm not gonna live that life. He's saying good luck doing that. I'm gonna be doing my own thing. And that's exactly what I'm fucking doing, and that's what I love too, you know? I saw somebody working somewhere for like 10 years and shit, and I'm looking at them like, wow, you could be doing so much more. And then I look at myself. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing anything, but I'm doing something. And that made sense to me. That made sense to me because out of all the things you could be doing in this fucking world, why not do what the fuck you want to do? Why not be who you are? You're meant to be who you are going to be. Goddamn fucking. It's a goddamn cockroach, man. Ah, I don't know. There was this one person who told me that they work in a graveyard. Well, actually, two people told me. But going back to it, I'm just like, wow. How would it feel to be like in a graveyard? You know, imagine that. Like all the bodies who are there, the people who are there. Like, I think personally, I would just be thinking all day and night about survival and the life that they had and what I would be doing under a fucking dirt, you know? Like, I don't know. I personally wouldn't want to work in a graveyard. That's just me. You could probably even feel the energy too. Like there's this hospital, right? It was like closed down. I think it was the hospital that I was born in. And so this hospital was closed down and it was haunted and a couple of kids went into it. They went to it and they wanted to sleep over. They had a camera or whatever, and then they went crazy. Supposedly, that's what happened. They went fucking crazy. Yeah. To be honest, like everyone's in competition with each other, and that's fucking crazy. Even little kids are in competition with each other, and that's something that me and my sister talked about. Like, hey, you need to be more chill with my niece, you know, with you, you know, like, cause she tries to do her very best, and she does good, but I want her to be free. You get me? Like, I want her to like to decide to do something, you know, like. But yeah, like people are like very in competition with everyone. I like to bring up video games because I'm just so happy about it. Like, I was playing Modern Warfare, right? I'm literally just having fucking fun. I'm just trolling, talking shit, or not even talking shit, just having fun, saying random shit. And then you got people on the other team, like saying like, "Oh, bro, you're not even, you're not even that good." Like, and you're talking about adults, even girls saying it, like, "Oh, you're just like saying shit just because you suck." Or I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, are you so insecure about your identity that you don't even let other people be themselves? You get me? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? I hate people like that. I'm sorry, I hate people like that because my best friend was like that. Every single time he was in the wrong, he's like, "Nope, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not." Like, I'm like, "Nigga, I just saw you, bro. I just saw you fucking do that shit. You're on camera, motherfucker." Like, no, no. Like Patrick when he ate that fucking candy bar. I know like a lot of people are not too with that SpongeBob episode, but there's an episode where SpongeBob and Patrick are sharing a fucking chocolate bar. They each have one chocolate bar, and then SpongeBob's like, "All right, I'm gonna save it." Patrick's like, "All right, I'm gonna save the chocolate bar too." Homeboy eats it, and then he's like, "All right, I think I'll eat it now." And then he's like, "Oh wait, who ate my fucking chocolate bar?" And I'm like, "Bruh, come on, man. Like that's how people are. People are like, bro, you didn't do that. I did. Oh wait, no, you did. You get me? Like, who are you trying to blame? What are you trying to blame? That's what it is. It's the blame game. Everybody out here is playing the blame game. Everybody's pointing the fucking finger. That's what everybody's fucking doing now. I don't care what age you are, what ethnicity you are. That's what everybody's fucking doing. And thank you for bringing that up. Thank you. That's what I was talking about. And this is what I was telling you about the connection. When someone has a conversation, you get to the point. That's exactly what happened with me and my stepdad. We put in all the details and we get the big picture, which is the fact that everyone is pointing fingers. Everyone's always talking about racist. Everyone's talking about the LGBTQ. Everybody's talking about I'm better than you. This guy LeBron James, Drake. Who the fuck? Who cares, bro? Who cares? Look in the fucking mirror and do something. You get me? Like go inside of yourself and do something with your life. I got baptized. I'm gonna tell you right now. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't even think anything was. I didn't think nothing was gonna happen. And I'm gonna tell you right now, things happened. And I'm talking about being baptized when you're older, not because there's a thing about it, and I didn't know about that too. Okay, so my mom got baptized when she was a kid, like a baby, and she doesn't understand the concept, the whole thing about it. I got baptized when I was like 21, 22. But when I got baptized, I said, "Oh, okay, I believe in Jesus." But I also did it because I thought everybody did it, and I thought it was like, "Oh, I didn't get baptized as a baby. I might as well get baptized right now, right?" Because I feel like everybody did it. You know, it's like a ritual, normal thing, whatever. I got baptized, bro. Let me tell you, everything from the beginning to the end is exactly what they said. They told me as soon as you get baptized, you're going to feel spiritually clean and you're going to feel like a baby or you're going to feel so clean. Bro, I got out of that water for the whole day. I was already at my house. I felt like water was still around me. I felt like so clean. But then as the days went by, everything just started changing. And now we're talking about years later, probably like 5 years, maybe. I don't know. Right now, I've already gone through all the trials and tribulations and shit, backstab, all that, all that crap. Right now, I'm in a place where, like, okay, what's next? And God's telling me, He's like, okay, marriage. And I'm like, okay, you're telling me marriage. I haven't seen anyone yet. And everyone's already calling me crazy and shit. And then he told me, all right, don't get a job. I didn't get a job. Every single time someone told me to do something, they always went wrong. But every single time God tells me to do something, it always goes right. It's just the timing. It's just always the time. I wouldn't be able to work in the graveyard thinking that I'm gonna be bringing home. How that's what I'm saying. It's pretty scary. I don't know. I wouldn't even want to be a doctor to be honest. Like to be around all those people, like it's crazy, man. You always got something going on and shit. Like these shouldn't even be real jobs. Honestly, this is some like that's what I'm saying. These are spiritual things. You give me you go to a doctor, you know you're gonna feel some spiritual shit there. Excuse my language. You go to the graveyard, you know you're gonna feel something spiritual there too. Yeah, exactly. I said this one time. I told him, "Hey, I bought the fucking game. I could do whatever the fuck I want with it, bro. What are you talking about?" You get me? Like, but that's the whole funny part, you know. Everybody's trying to like everybody thinks that you're gonna react or something, but like when you're silent, like people are like, "What the fuck?" I don't know. I don't know why silent people scare people so much, man. I think it's the silent ones who know like that they're being themselves, you know. I don't know. I'm just really tired. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of the government. I'm just tired of people blaming each other. As I said, I just want peace, love, you know. I have, you know, this pillow and shit, you know, this blanket. That's all I need, bro. I'm happy. And I don't know, man. I mean, it's just crazy. Um, like people look at me and shit. Like I look pretty decent. I'm not cocky or anything. I don't say I look fucking hot or this that. But I know I look pretty decent. I could probably get some whatever. But you look at my clothes and all that shit. I'm literally I put on whatever the fuck. I mean, it might match or something, but I'm not out here trying to, you know, front or whatever. But even then, you know, people look at me and they're like, "Oh, I like the fact that you could just like put on whatever and you look good and you're happy and shit." I guess one of my friends, he was right. He said, "You got to put yourself more out there." And I think that's a good thing to say to someone nowadays because your energy, let's say, well, my energy, if I put my energy out there more, I feel like a lot of good people will be coming into my life. And that's a very good thing to say, you know? Like I'm somebody who I want to be living in a farm. That's my dream. I want to live in a farm. I want to have my family. I want to have a shotgun for sure because you never know when you're gonna need a fucking shotgun. You know, I just want to have a shotgun. I don't know why. I would love to go hunting. Should I fucking eat a cow or whatever? I don't know. I just want to be more in tune with nature. You know, like what if people be outside? There's no city, no nothing, no noise. We're all by a fucking campfire. We're all actually listening. We're not being distracted, you know. We're not being manipulated with all of these images and shit. Yeah, yeah. Like that's the whole thing about it. Like we're all in this one place, right? Let's say we're in a square, right? We're all in that square. The only thing that's outside of that square is God. Like, what are you gonna say about that? Like, there's nothing you can say about that. We're all in that square. So what are we gonna do? We're all in the fucking square. That's the best way we could put it, right? We're all in the fucking square, bro. We're all in the square. We're in the fucking square, man. What are we gonna do? I don't know, but I love you guys. I respect you guys. I'm glad I'm in the square with you guys. Respect. I want to become a president. I don't even want to say it like that, but people say about the Antichrist, right? I want to be the Antichrist because, let's put it this way, I don't see anyone being the Antichrist. Look at it that way. And no one really knows what's going to happen, man. No one knows the currency, too. You know, the currency is going to change. Everything's going to change, bro. Everything's going to become digital. That's what they're saying. But I don't know. It's almost time. I know it's almost time. Like, when you look at the 90s we were with radios and the old phones and shit with the fucking cord. You look at the 2000s, we already have the fucking phones. We're wireless. We're not talking about a whole 1,000 years. We're talking about 10 years. It was only 10 years that happened. We went from fucking, from one thing to another, like radio to like wireless. Now we're going to the next level, and I can feel it too. Generation Z for sure is gonna see it. I mean, which is like, I would say when my niece is like 18, maybe 23, I would say that's when I'm thinking. But shit, that shit could happen next year. Something could happen next year, and we're all probably gonna be in fucking Mars for all we know. I don't know. I do believe in that. That's so crazy, man. What is his name? His name, the guy with the Tesla company, and that is so smart how he made the company called Tesla. And I'm barely thinking about that shit right now. I'm barely realizing that right now. Like, this guy made a car called Tesla. There was a guy named Tesla. That motherfucker was smart. That motherfucker was like in that zone, in that fucking place. And he fucking made something for like the future. One person, man, one person created something that made something for generations, decades. That's so crazy. I love YouTube. I want my people to be with me. I'm 22 right now. Yeah, Elon Musk. But what do you mean rebaptized? Like, you were baptized when you were a kid or something? Because I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is like being baptized as a baby doesn't count. That's what I'm seeing now. Because you get me, as before I got baptized, I looked at it and I'm like what the fuck? Like, I was supposed to be baptized as a kid. Why didn't anyone baptize me? You get me? That's how I was thinking. And then I got baptized and I was like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on? And then now I'm like, okay, now I understand. Being baptized as a baby, maybe it's good, like, to protect the baby from evil eyes and all this stuff, that they say. Um, to protect the energy of the baby. But I feel like when you're older, you have the free will to decide. Like, you're old enough to decide, hey, I want to follow God. You get me? Just like they make it with the fucking alcohol. Like, oh, you gotta be 18 to fucking drink and to do this and to that. I guess they kind of got the same, bro. They're over here copying and pasting everything that God said. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That Tesla guy, like, he invented a lot of shit. Like that motherfucker was smart. And supposedly, there's these videos that come out on YouTube, right? And it's not just about one person. Multiple people say certain things that, like, let's say the government doesn't want you to know or certain things, and they disappear. I don't know if that shit is real or not, but I mean, I believe that it is because, I mean, certain things just don't want to be said. I guess certain people don't want you to know certain things or for certain things to be said. It's like a secret that only certain people should know because they want to remain on top. And that makes sense. It's like a gang. If I have my own gang and I tell my gang, hey, you can't tell this to these people because if you do, then they're gonna win us. You get me? Like it makes sense. It makes sense. It's a logical, yeah, it makes sense. You get me? But these motherfuckers are smart. They have an agenda. I don't know. Tesla, I would wanna like meet that person and shit because so supposedly the whole thing is that he made a time machine back in the day and that they killed him and all the blueprints went to the grandfather of the great grandfather of Donald Trump. That's what it is. That's what they said. And it literally comes out in a book, an old book that somebody read from a library or something. It's a fucking white kid, or I don't even know who the fuck it is. It doesn't matter. But it's just like, it's crazy. How the fuck are you gonna find that in a book from 19 something, bro? And they don't even talk about it right now. It's because there's so much hidden, bro. I feel like we're getting to like a certain point. Like let's say like this to this. And it's getting to the point where they cannot hide anything anymore. And it's gonna be more like, okay, we're just gonna tell you everything, but you gotta do what we tell you to do. You get me? Like, all right, now that you motherfuckers know everything that we do, now you have to do what the fuck we tell you to do. You get me? Because you know this knowledge, you're gonna die. You get me? It's like eating the apple. I guess that's what it means. You get me? Like you're too. I don't know. It's a very smart thing. You know too much. That's why you have to die. Isn't that the crazy thing? Comes out in movies. It comes out in everything. But that's the crazy thing right there. If someone knows too much, and the elites, whatever, or someone knows that you know too much, you're gonna die. Or you join them and you shut the fuck up. Yeah. And I didn't even know that. Like I said, I didn't even know that. But for some reason, I know God wanted me to know that because it came out on a short video. And then there was somebody else. This was way back. Somebody from Africa. He was like a doctor, but he made medicine, but with organic things like plants and all this stuff. And he actually cured cancer. He actually cured cancer. And when they found out about it, he was gone. And this was like an old black man. Like that's crazy, bro. These motherfuckers, and it's not even about the money. It's about the control. I know for a fact it's about the control. Because if you have someone giving something for free and curing people for free, you're messing up their plans, bro. It's like, okay, like let's say me and you, right? Let's say I tell you something. Let's say I tell you something and you go tell someone something, I'm gonna go ahead and kill you. Why? Because they shouldn't know. You're part of my club. If you join my club, you can't be out here double dutch and whatever the fuck you want. You can't be out here telling people shit. Omerta. It's like a Grand Royale, something big, man. Something, it's something big, man. But it's like they say, man, you can't hide all this shit, you know? Not forever, man. Sooner or later, everything's gonna go to shit, man. That's just the way it is. We all know it too, man. I wish I could have my 13th birth or 12th birthday forever, you know? It's like saying that, but you know, you ain't gonna have that. You know, someone's gonna come in and try to hit you in the face with the fucking cake or something, you know, from behind, try and get you. It's just the way it is. How people are. People are deceiving. People want power. And they want the power to control you, to control minds. Imagine that. If you could control a million people, that's power right there. Damn, that's fucking crazy. See, and that's the weird part too. Like, why are they releasing it right now? And these are the questions people need to be asking. Why the fuck didn't we know about it when it came out? Imagine if we did though. That's the crazy part. We would be in rebellion right now, and there would already be an antichrist up in that place, or a king, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's exactly, and it sucks because we're just talking about it. We're just talking about it, and that's it. I don't know, man. I wish I was in a Joe Rogan podcast for sure, man. Cause I know he talks about shit like this, but he doesn't like. We're not. We don't have to go to videos and all this shit. Like me and you are actually like talking. You know, we're in tune and shit. You know, but I don't know. I guess it's just like the audience. You know, it's more about the audience of saying it. Like, and me and you were talking in front of billions of people right now. Like a lot of people will probably be in rebellion right now. But it's the fact that it's only me and you here talking and shit. Um, yeah. And honestly, I don't think anyone in the music industry right now is popping off. I don't really pay attention to it anymore. And I'm a big music fan. I know you are too, but it's just like everything just went quiet. Like the industry plants, everyone shut the fuck up. I think they're waiting for something. I'm for sure that they're waiting for something. I don't know what the fuck they're waiting for, but I know that everyone's waiting for something. And then what's his name? He's a comedian. It's not Dave Chappelle. It's the other guy. What is his name? I forgot his fucking name. Got fucking black fucking hair rolls, whatever the fuck, coming out of the side. Okay, and then he said he was in the Diddy parties or he saw whatever the fuck. He said something. What the fuck did he say? He said something, man. He said something that was very peculiar. Very peculiar. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he's into it too. I don't know what he said, man. Forgot his fucking name. Oh, okay. Now I remember. So the comedian, this guy, he said, "Do you want to know why they're saying all of these things?" And then the other guy says, "No, I don't know." And then he says, "Maybe they're waiting for their Messiah." Like, did you understand how he said that shit? Maybe they're waiting for their Messiah. Are you talking about like if they have their Messiah or they're talking about the Messiah? Understand that, like, what if Jesus never came? That would be crazy. But I'm not talking about that. And then you're talking. They say their Messiah. Is their Messiah the Antichrist or like what's going on? I don't know. But he said something that was like it just got me crazy. Like, why would he say something like that? Like, bro, you're. He's not even sounding like a fucking comedian anymore. I don't know. Fucking crazy. Homeboy's supposed to be over here saying some some fucking comedian shit, and he's not even saying some comedian shit anymore. He's over here saying some real shit. Yeah, you're right. Cat Williams, there you go. I don't know, like me, honestly, like I've tried to be drifting off from like drugs and music and all this shit, but then again, we're all human, right? Like we always come back to some shit, you know. There's a saying in the Bible that says, "Oh, you take the pig out of the mud or whatever the fuck, and you clean him up, and he's gonna go back, you know, like he's gonna go back into the slaughter, whatever the fuck." I I'd be like that sometimes. Like I'd be smoking and then I stop and then I come back and then I drink a little bit. And right now I'm at a point where I'm like, you know what? It just doesn't bring my attention anymore. So I don't know. I just feel like I wanna understand what I wanna do with my life. I wanna see what I can do. That's where I'm at right now. I'm more into myself, I guess. I took Adderall one time and I'm gonna tell you right now, believe it or not, this happened. So in my head, previously my friends would always tell me, "Hey, bro, can you feed me the cut and I'll pay you in 2 days." I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So I took an Adderall, right? I think that was like the first time I ever took an Adderall, or I don't know, probably the second time. So I took it. 1 minute goes by or 5 seconds go by. I'm in that zone. And then in my head, I tell myself, something tells me, all right, your friend is going to call you and they're going to ask for you to feed them the haircut. And you're going to be like, okay, no cap. A minute passes by. Bring, I get a call. I'm like, hello, who's this? Oh, yeah, it's me, bro. I'm like, all right, what's up? Cool, man. He's like, hey, bro, can you cut my hair? I'm going to go somewhere or whatever. I'm like, yeah, bro. And he's like, but I can't pay you right now. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I knew then something was up. That this world is not real, bro. I took one fucking Adderall, and it's not even that strong. And I had like a glimpse of what was gonna happen. How the fuck do you explain that? Like to me, I'm telling you the truth. Like I have nothing to lie about. Like I took that shit and I told myself what was gonna happen, and it happened as I said it. Yeah, it was Cat Williams. What was another thing too? This other thing, I wasn't even on drug, right? I was cutting hair. It was a Sunday. There was really not many clientele, right? We're about to close. I felt something in the back of my spine, like energy, right? And then I told myself in my head, God dang, God damn. I know someone's gonna come in through that door. And I pray to God that it's not a bad person. Like I pray that that person does not sit on my chair. Like I felt some bad energy. I just felt strong, right? And I just didn't want that person to sit on my chair. Homeboy came in and he sat on my fucking chair. I'm gonna tell you right now, everything I predicted or felt, it was already there. This motherfucker was looking at his hair the whole time. He was just like, boo, boo. boop, 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 boop. I'm like, bro, I haven't even started yet, man. I'm like, can you just please chill? Like, I'm like mid cut. You don't even let me cut, man. Like, the guy wanted to pay me only $10, and I did the blade and I did all that shit. I said, no, bro, that's not my price. My price is like 15 or $20, bro. Like, you need to pay me my price. You get me? I didn't fuck you up. I didn't do this. I didn't even cut you, bro. He's like, yeah, but I don't like this. I'm like, bro, that's exactly what the fuck I gave you. Homeboy wasn't even fucking paying. It was his fucking friend. Like, he was already trying to square up and shit. And I'm like, bro, don't even go there and shit. Like, I was already amped up and shit, but like, homeboy wanted to fight over a fucking haircut over $10. Like, come on. You ready to lose your life over $10 over a fucking haircut, man? People be crazy, man. Honestly, man. People are willing to die for the stupidest shit ever. Doesn't make any sense. Not even for a goddamn bowl of dog food, bro. Like, they're willing to fight for shit. I don't know, man. People be crazy. They don't know what they're doing. Cat Williams right now, I don't know what the fuck's going on with him. I haven't heard too much about him. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like everything went south after like that Will Smith slap to the face to that to what's his name? I forgot his name. Got a weird name, I don't know. But like everything just went south. Probably for comedians too, I don't know. But I think like after that incident, like I just stopped caring what the world was doing because it's like how are you gonna disrespect somebody like in front of the whole world? Like that's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing. That's pretty crazy, man. I don't know about that. That's pretty scary. Well, thank God you're okay, man. I don't know what the fuck happened there or what, but it's the vision. It's the vision, man. Do they want us to see things in third person or in first person? Because I don't know. Oh shit, that's pretty scary. Oh yeah, you definitely had like a paralysis or something like that. Like you were probably paralyzed in some type of way, but you definitely got out of your body or something happened. Yeah, for sure. I had this dream, right? So we got to this house, right? And ever since I was there, I've always had bad dreams. Like they said someone died there, or I don't know what the fuck. But in my room, I had my room by myself, and it was just pitch black. I had my couch. There was like an echo. It's like I was living in a fucking cave. So going back to it, I was asleep, and then I had this fucking dream, and like I'm in a like in a world two. You could call it world two. It was so beautiful. And then like I just hear these people, and then they're having like a celebration or whatever, a festival. It's like a bunch of hippies, and I'm there like on a blanket, just listening to their music. It's just like different type of music, and everything was just so pure, just so air, just clear, beautiful, beautiful. And after like the festival, after being with all those people, the hippies or whatever, just being there on the ground, I'm like, you know what? I want to go take a walk. So I go take a walk, right? It's like a park or whatever. I'm looking at the pond. You can literally see all the stars reflection. It was beautiful. And like I start walking, and then this fucking star comes into the pond, right? It just dips into the pond. I'm like, what the fuck? What was that? Um, Out comes this baby, beautiful angel, this beautiful baby angel, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Okay, I was like, wow, what a beautiful baby angel. So the baby angel comes up to me, right? And it says, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good. What's your name?" I'm like, "My name's Joey." And he's like, "All right, what do you like to do?" I'm like, "I like to make music." And then he's like, "I can help you with that." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "I can help you with that." Do you understand how he didn't say anything after that? It's because it was a trick. It was definitely like the devil or something, man. Because it did not feel like a dream. It felt more real than this. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they always say he comes as an angel of light, whatever the hell. And then I searched up a Google image of the baby angel. It actually looked exactly like it. It's it was crazy. As soon as I told the baby angel, "Ah, you know what? I'm good, thanks." I walk away. It shape shifted into like a fucking like Snoop Dogg, but with like a snake fucking tongue and shit, and the eye slit, like in the video "Murder Was the Case." And it's not even just the video. It wasn't just that. Like this motherfucker told me, "Hey, motherfucker, don't you ever turn your back on me." I'm like, "Bro, you were just a baby angel, and now you're over here like like a fucking snake over here trying to slither over here." Let me go. For real people like that, I feel like the most entitled people. There's a lot of entitled people, to be honest. A lot of crazy people. I don't know. The other dream I had. This one was actually sleep paralysis. In that same room, the next day, I pretty much told God, "Hey, tell me what this person has because I know they have like a demon or something. Something's bothering them because they're acting weird or like fidgeting or something." Right? I didn't think anything of it. I prayed for them. I didn't think anything was gonna happen. Guess what the hell happened? I woke up in my fucking room, pitch black. I couldn't even fucking move. I was like this. Like I can't, like my arms were like literally fuck. I couldn't move, and then I see this fucking figure sitting down on a chair. It had like a black cloak. I couldn't see like the face. I couldn't see anything, but it just said, "Hey, leave this person alone. Like they're mine." And then they like got closer to me, and then like I guess started choking the fuck out of me, and I felt it too. I was like, "What the fuck? This is some weird shit." And then I woke up, but like I was sweating, and then I was just like catching my breath and shit. So it's real. I know it's real because shit is fucking happened. So I can't make this shit up, you know? It's real because it's real. In third person in that situation, but it made me feel less scared. It made me feel at peace or something. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing though. Maybe that was God trying to tell you like, hey, this is how you see yourself, or maybe that's how he sees you, or maybe that's how you should see life, the way you see things, you know? Maybe it is like that. Maybe it's like the glasses that we choose to wear, you know? How we choose to see the world, how we choose to see everything, ourselves, and, you know, that makes sense. We gotta put on the right glasses to see ourselves. My phone's about to turn off. I ain't gonna cap. It's like 5% right now. It's 4:04 in the morning. Right now, I'll go to bed. But I know I'm gonna watch that movie. I'm gonna watch Mortal Kombat too. But I'm happy that you joined, bro. Um, Hope you're having a great day. Hope you get some good night's sleep. Hope everything's good. God bless you. And take care, man. That's all I can say, man, honestly. Take care. And the thing that I tell my niece, I say, breathe in, breathe out, because that's like the easiest thing to do, but a lot of people don't even know that like that shit actually helps you, man. Like a lot of people aren't even breathing right. Some people ain't even fucking breathing right. They probably gone their whole life without breathing and shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I like to breathe and meditate on that shit, because I guess it makes a good life. Makes you feel good, talk good, you know, like a marathon, you gotta have that same pace. You gotta breathe. Just breathe in, breathe out. Respiratory. Hey, well, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna watch Mortal Kombat. I'm happy that you got to join, man. Happy that I got to meet you. Respect. Take care. Good night. Love, love, love.